I'm good, man. Come on, go.
Don't matter if you win by inch or a mile. Winning
Don't
is
matter.
winning.
Let's not even go into the dumb lines of this movie.
Oh yeah,
First
we
of all,
are. Hey yo,
like no, I
Eris.
said
Hey Eris.
not just
Hey
yet, not
Eris.
just
Hey
yet, not just
Eris. Check
yet,
it
not
out.
just
Check it out.
yet.
Check it out.
Not just
Check
yet,
it
not
out
just
though.
yet.
Check it
No,
out though.
not just yet. See, first of all, thank you, Chris. First of all, welcome everybody back to another episode of like a Three Black Geeks. And today we're going to time travel back to 2001 in a Mitsubishi Eclipse because that was the car that was pushing so much in this movie until midway throughout the movie.
Look. I'm 10 toes down on this movie on my
The
stance
Fast
on
and the
this.
Furious.
I'm 10 toes down on this, right? Here's how I know this is a very fictional story. Dumbass Jesse thought his fucking Jetta was going to be an S2000.
Wait, Chris, hold on. Even better.
A Honda Civic could be a fucking Jetta. What the fuck?
No. Chris, hold on. Hang on. Here's the best part. This fool is running a Honda 2000. I'll win. That way I'll get the pink slip. Yada, yada, yada. Me and my dad will ride off together when he gets out of jail. Hard stop. Jesse, you were sitting playing lookout for Johnny Tran, his cousin with the snakeskin pants, Lance. They brought back a freaking top flight echelon, stuck a fucking loopholes of oil down this damn throat just to get a couple of Nissan SR20 motors, which you know for a fact went in that S2000.
And your boy has
Johnny
a Skyline
Tran,
that has the same goddamn engine too.
Like Johnny Tran said, "Hey, VTEC, I don't need it to kick in. I got an SR20."
Jesse's boy has a Skyline that has the same fucking engine in it. This dumbass over here didn't.
Hey, Chris.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Chris, would you like to know something interesting?
Sad.
Wait, would you like to know something interesting about your boy Leon's about his GTR?
No, but yes, let's go.
Go for it.
So that GTR came from a company out of California called Motorex. Motorex was a company that was known for illegally importing Skylines, mostly GTR Skylines, into the country with no regulation, no type of paperwork whatsoever until they got fucking seized by the feds and RICO'd up the ass.
So,
right?
Kid, back in the day. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
So, what led to that was that car being one of them. They found that car, they seized it, crushed it into a cube, and it's sitting right next to Christine.
All I'm saying is this. If you were on the message boards back in the day, that was a big story on the message boards, especially the car message boards. And it was interesting kind of keeping track of that and people that were insiders on that. And it was hilarious. But the point is on all this
I'm just sad.
Jesse deserved all them bullets. Sorry.
I'm just sad. I'm just saying it all of it. I'm sad for the bullshit that we freely ingested as children. Like, yeah, children, Christopher.
It was the import scene, and the longest running joke that I will give the Fast and Furious had the funniest long running joke ever, where Dom or somebody be like, "I know a guy, cut the chicks' asses," and then, "Hey, how's it going? I'm here." And
I'm sad. So, look, we were impressionable children, man.
We were impressionable teenagers. 9/11 happened, and
children. We were children
before 9/11.
We were children, Chris. We were children.
We ate the
knowing nothing of this world, Christopher. We were children, sir, and all we saw was Gen X rebellion, the extreme of it all. Seriously, like, as much as I really do have contempt for the Fast series for many different reasons, it's the Fast series. What the hell do you want from it? Really, honestly, at the end of the day, do you want stellar acting? Do you really want shit to make sense? You see where we go. You know where this ends up.
family.
You know where this series end up. You know the wacky Looney Tunes bullshit they pull through the rest of this series, Eris. Hold on, stop. My thing is this. I'm just saying, y'all. Let us not act like this is superior. Like not superior. Let's not go into superior because nostalgia will win every time. But let's just go into this. Let us not act like this is a ballad, a song from Whitney Houston. Let's not act like this is the cream of the crop. All right? This is about family, about Supras. It's about
15-second Supras.
15-second Supras.
15-second my ass. It was
I know,
10-second car.
This is about
10-second car. My bad.
But still, hand raising.
This is when we were children, Eris, and we had people, friends, families, loved ones say, "I'm gonna get me a Civic," and meant it. This was an interesting time.
The import scene. It was.
And Eris, and we spoke of this before. The world that we are watching does not exist no more.
Oh, it died pretty quick. It died a quick.
So what I'm trying to say is, all these hands that I'm going to give the movie is in pure love, because after I was done watching this, Chris, I really thought to myself I was going to hate this, but you know what I got at the end of this? Well, all right. I now turn over to Eris. Please help me, brother.
Hey, Chris, can you do me a favor and put that message from Brian back up? All right, Brian. I know you're saying family and all that. I need you to understand this was about 25 years ago. There was something that Vin Diesel. That Dominic Toretto
hearing that.
There's something that Dominic Toretto said. Let me get this off, please. Let me get this off. There's something that he said that makes me look at that whole family line as straight up bullshit, because he said, and I quote, taking Brian Earl Spillner, he was still undercover at the time, over to his name. Yes, very, very much so, serial killer name. He took him over to the garage. He said, "Let me show you something." He showed off that damn charger, right? Sorry, it was the charger. He shows off the charger. He says, and I quote, "Nothing. I live my life a quarter mile at a time. Nothing else matters to me. Not the garage, not the store, not my team and all their bullshit. For those 10 seconds or less, I'm free." Nowhere in that monologue, in that speech, did the word family exist.
Well, the closest thing that you had, the closest thing that you had to family, and even then, it's a stretch. And I'm mad that this became a staple of the Fast franchise. This shit.
No. I'm just talking about just him.
No. I'm just saying. They try to use this as like the.
What you gotta understand is, Chris. Chris, what you gotta understand is that family is something that's formed over time. You know, we don't know who our family really is until, push come to shove. What about John Cena? I don't know what you're talking about. But real family.
No, listen. That right there, sir, again, much like many other parts in this movie, was the nucleus of what's to come.
You know what?
Them having that barbecue, which is the only time we actually see all of them together in this movie. That shot alone.
Second, you see smoggy ass LA in the background.
Like the set, yes, that shot of them having the barbecue. That it was just that one scene where even Brian himself being undercover is thinking, "Damn, these guys these just seem like just a really tight knit close of friends, like friends and family members. Like they don't seem like super hardened criminals or nothing, which is what kept playing with his own psyche.
It's some pure Gen X bullshit.
It is, but it's but it's just really messing with Brian's psyche. Like, God, where do I fit in? Like, where do I? All right, what am I really doing here? I know I'm supposed to be undercover. I'm trying to figure out what's happening with the trucks getting ripped off and all that. And yes, my haircut in this first movie is immaculate, but I'm really trying to understand how could someone as controlled, if you will, as Dom can be going around ripping off semi trucks with 3 Honda Civics against Peterbilts.
Here's the thing.
How in a highly cerebral storyline does that make sense?
Two things. One, the import scene in correlation to this movie was a very, again, if you were, again, my back is hurting saying this message boards.
It should.
The amount of ignorance and common sense, it was like perfectly balanced, as Thanos is, because this movie begat a lot of fucking stupidity from people, because you have people driving this shit here thinking that Eclipse can do some shit, and Eclipse can't do shit in the fucking in two things. One, super.
There you go, Chris.
Exactly. Number one. If you know anything about cars, Supra's really good. It ain't beating a fucking Charger. I don't give a fuck who you are. It's not. Number two, an Eclipse. Again, great car.
No, had no business.
No. Great car, but had no business being in a fucking race. I'm sorry.
Had no business being in this movie, but continue.
But it's an import, so it's an Eclipse. Whatever. And also, let's be real.
Wait, Chris. You do know that they could have saved themselves $20 and just got a bunch of fucking Dodge Talons.
No, that's not the point. The point is, this fit the character of Brian.
Because it was the same shit.
No, but here's the thing. This fit the character of Brian because, let's be real, he really didn't know. The Buster didn't know anything about fucking cars because he put double knives in the goddamn car, double fucking clutching, just
granny shifting.
Granny shifting like a motherfucker. His own boss at his damn job is like, bro, if you put 2 Nas tanks in here, you're gonna blow up your fucking car. Just knows nothing of cars. People bought into it like, well, here's the mistake. Eclipses can do that. If you live in a DC area, you saw plenty of stupid shit in here, particularly in the Charles County area. Just ignorance, pure ignorance from this movie. Yes. But the flip side is you had a lot of people, including this guy here, RJ Navarro, which yes.
Respecting him because he does have a very nice car collection.
But, he had a nice car collection that countered it like, all right, there's a proper way to tune your car, and then there's this. You don't do so. It was.
I know the difference.
Yeah, you needed somebody there to get people off the ledge in terms of just doing stupid shit to the cars. Granted, at the end of the day, you still gonna get people doing stupid shit to the cars, i.e., them fucking shitty ass fucking exhausts that to this day
fart cans.
I get Vietnam flashbacks hearing that shit, and it's still a thing to this day. But two, this man right here is the GOAT. Because this man right here, the whole movie, every time Brian wasn't doing his job, he's like, Brian, it was Toretto the whole time. I keep telling you it was Toretto. Like you said, like you were saying, why would Toretto did that? And he was like, do you know his background? He beat the shit out of a guy with a fucking wrench. He's out of jail.
He beat him with a
torque wrench. He has to run his own garage, which probably makes some money, but not really.
No. I remember what it was. Like, because remember, he finally admitted it when he told him the whole story about why Dom does what he does. He said, listen, there was this guy named Kenny Lindbergh. I saw him one day. He he pretty much got my dad killed and yada, yada, yada. I saw him one day and I hit him. I didn't intend to keep hitting him, but by the time I stopped, I couldn't lift my arm. He said he's a janitor at a high school, has to take the bus to work every day, and they banned me from the tracks for life.
Except for Race Wars.
Technically, he never participated in Race Wars. He was just there. He didn't participate.
Fair. I mean,
and plus that was the stock. No, plus that was the stock car. Remember?
Yeah. So but yeah, that like Dom's character is like Vin Diesel to me. Like prior to this movie, I remember seeing him in Knock Around Guys and Boiler Room, and he was just Pitch Black, obviously, in which we podcasted about. But like, I mean, like he has a mode, and it's like obviously we know he can act when he needs to, but like this movie and Triple X and then onwards to today, it's his playground. And it's kind of funny when this movie came out, like every reviewer was like, but Vin Diesel, he's this, Vin Diesel was the dude. He was the guy. And Paul Walker was just along for the ride. And this kind of started the pairing of the two where it just worked because, when we talk about Too Fast, Too Furious, you could definitely look at Paul Walker like, oh, you're missing Vin Diesel so bad. Oh, you're missing him. You're missing him, but we'll dive into that. But the Fast and Furious, it was just this whole hodgepodge of import culture, which this movie is based off of an article about import culture.
Yeah, I mean, it's just what I said to you guys earlier before we started recording that this whole movie, like the whole idea of this movie was Hollywood, I guess, caught word around the campfire about this little private scene that was happening after dark over on the streets of like illegal street racing on the streets of SoCal or depending on where you go, NorCal. It was just this big import scene. It was nothing but import cars, and Hollywood said, hey, let's exploit this and make a movie out of it.
Actually it's funny. It wasn't necessarily NorCal, it was New York City. New York City had an illegal street racing scene from an article from Vibe magazine.
Right.
And that's what sparked it. And then it kind of like went into Rob Cohen, kind of like, that's the director. He literally, read the article from Vibe magazine. Oh, dang. Yeah, he read the article from Vibe magazine and then looked even more into it, which is why you have RJ Navarro in the movie, because he was kind of giving Rob the lowdown on, like you said, the NorCal and SoCal scene of street racing. And it just kind of like, all right, we got a movie, and stuff, and then going from there. And the crazy thing is, like, so Dom and his friends, as Sue pointed out, they are robbing truckers, and stuff with their 3 Honda Civics that, funny enough, I will say this, I will give credit. There's a lot of practical effects with the driving in this film. They actually, what they did was, the cars can go underneath the truck. Now,
they raised the trucks.
Yeah, they had to raise the trucks up and also take those rails off that prevents people from going underneath it and stuff in order to make that happen, which I thought was dope because it made people believe you could do that. And it's like, yeah, you have to literally raise the truck up just a bit for that to happen, unless you got a Lamborghini, which can actually go under a truck pretty smoothly.
Yeah,
as is.
It has to be a short ass Lamborghini because now the Lamborghinis are longer. It ain't gonna just go under no damn semi.
Old style Lambos, you could do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The old ones maybe, but not the new ones.
Oh yeah, new ones. No.
But point is, too many stupid people have tried.
Yeah, so
especially after this movie. There was a lot of idiots.
The truckers, as my man here is pointing out, the truckers are basically they're arming up now, and it's up to Brian to figure out who is behind the robbing of the trucks. And like I said, my man is like, it's Toretto, and Brian's like, let's see who it could be. We don't want to come to rash judgment here.
Nah, man, it can't be Toretto, man. It can't be him, man. I'm in love with him. I mean, it's not him.
No, real quick, CJ, see, the very beginning of the movie, there's something important you guys got to point out here. The very, very beginning, opening titles, right? Dom gets the inside information. He's got a guy on the inside that told him, hey, I just loaded up the mother load ship for you. Like the garage is so-and-so. Look for it on highway, blah, blah, blah. Don't forget my half of the deal. He's had other truckers on the inside that he put on. Let's be real. Dom quietly put truckers on.
As we all know, Dominic Toretto is on the level of the Joker.
Yeah. Now,
no, seriously, look at his whole series. He kind of is.
No, he is. Now while he has that hookup going on, right? Everything seems cool at first. Hey, we're just gonna take 3 unassuming Honda Civics, and again, we're gonna take on a damn Peterbilt every single time and win because we have a system.
Honda
not unassuming Honda Civics, sir. They got green fucking neon lights like
no, Chris. In the world of this movie, these 3 are the most unassuming because it's just black, no goofy ass stickers, nothing.
During the daytime, sure.
What?
During the daytime, sure. Green lights at night, buddy.
Like even still, just straight jet black Honda Civics, just black tinted out windows. Come on, underglow lights. That was like the end thing in the early 2000s. You know that.
True.
Everybody was doing it.
It was very stocky McStock.
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, 3 of the most unassuming Honda Civics.
I love Mr. I lived in California during that time. Ooh, stocky McStock. Like,
but but getting back to my point.
I got a story.
We're gonna take 3 unassuming Honda Civics and take on Peterbilts every night just cause and do it successfully. Who would have thought that that all of this success would lead to the damn FBI coming after them?
Well, with this guy being fucking Oliver Queen in Arrow and shit, shooting at the fucking truck, so
I think eventually when you come on, dog. Eventually, you knock over enough trucks that the FBI will be involved, or the DA, or somebody. Some agency will be.
In hindsight, as much as I thought he was a dick when you first watch it, it's like he was onto something. He didn't like Brian. I respect it.
You never liked him.
I respect it.
No, I respect it too. I never liked Brian either if I was him too. Because he was absolutely right. He was a fucking pig. He knew he was right.
He knew he was a cop off the break.
He knew.
This man ain't even black and he sniffs pigs. Ain't that a bitch?
Hold on. And you want to know what definitely led to his assumption that he was right in knowing that Brian was a cop?
Cut the cross off the bread.
No. Not only that, nigga, he could have got that shit on fucking rye bread and still would have got the shit cut off. It wouldn't have mattered. It's the fact that Brian always came in and asked for the tuna sandwich when nobody in the history of Toretto's grocery and garage has ever asked for the fucking tuna.
I think that's bullshit, and I think that's very prejudiced, because what if I want a tuna sandwich? What if I want a tuna fish sandwich inside Toretto's garage? Am I a narc?
I got you. Wait, D, I got you. Bullshit, asshole. No one likes the tuna here.
To which I say, go fuck yourself. Get your ass back in your fucking skyline and shut the fuck up.
Skyline. That was a bullshit maximum, and you know it.
My bad.
First off. My man had the most.
I'm so sick of this goddamn plot.
My man got into
the movie just started.
Bro.
That is not like I said. That is not a skyline.
Hey, guys. I want you to stop. I want you to stop and just look at the whole picture. Ignore my man looking dead at the camera. But
Jesse looked like he's picking up $1 off the ground that Brian dropped.
But
Jesse
guys,
needs all the money that he needs.
But I say again, guys,
that was the wallet.
Guys, look at it. Look at it again. This world does not exist no more.
No, it doesn't.
Right? I mean,
cars.
Vin Diesel's fatter,
bro.
Vin Diesel's old, sir. All right, let's get that
fatter. Fatter. Say
old. He gained mass. All right, he gained mass.
Chuck around his neck.
Wait a second. This goes right back to what I was saying. Notice the GTR, right? Y'all see that GTR? Look directly below it. Motor X.
Hey, Vin Diesel got fatter.
Bro, this GTR does not exist anymore. It's
Vin
not
Diesel,
even in the museum. That bitch has been turned into a cube.
Vin Diesel got fatter. His boy behind him that he's holding back got fatter, and Paul Walker got thinner.
Paul Walker, if anything, he looks taller in future movies. And
he does look taller.
And I blame the haircut personally.
Well, it doesn't help that The Rock ended up dwarfing fucking Vin Diesel, and Vin Diesel felt some way. He was on some Michael Jordan. I took that seriously. I took that shit personally. Vin Diesel was literally the big dog, and The Rock was like, "Fuck you, bitch. I'm 6'2". Kiss my ass."
I gotta give it up because you know what, Chris? You said thinner. You know the joke.
Yes, I know the joke.
You knew where to go.
Exactly.
And you said, I will respect Mr. Walker by not doing that. I love you. D would have went for it. D would have went right for the fucking kneecaps. I would have right for it.
What, deader?
No, that's that. Come on, man. Come on, dog. That's terrible, man. That's terrible, bro.
Speaking of terrible, B, were you like me when you saw this guy pop up?
Oh, Jesus. Speaking of dead.
Look, Ja Rule.
Yeah, double homicide. Bitch. No, I'm sorry.
Ja Rule up in any sort of. I think this it's not really the start of it, but I feel the 2000s was right with rappers just popping up in fucking movies.
Okay.
Like the Brat and the Honey, and just like
this was
here.
No. This was during that time where rappers really started really getting into more movie roles at the time, especially during the late 2000s, where MTV pretty much made rap the number one art form on all the world. So of course all the rappers started getting in there. Now it's easier now. They kind of know who the rap superstars are and who could be utilized where now and all that. But back then, you didn't know who was who and who was good at acting. So everybody tried. LL Cool J, Will Smith, all the rest of them. Oh, it worked for them. It could work for me. DMX looked promising in that movie. Maybe it could work for me. Nas was in that. He was there. But still, I could try my end of that. Ja Rule. And you know what? Look. Hate is a really strong word for me and Mr. Jeffrey. That's a really strong word. I don't hate Ja Rule. He was a thing.
Yeah, this is like, I love the second album dropped, or was it third album, or whatever?
No, it'll be his first album. It'll be his first album.
Yeah, first album.
Because God damn it, I need errors for this one because Lord have mercy. I remember this nigga. God damn. Like when he first came out, of course he was supposed to be, he was DMX light. So
you remember it was supposed to be Ja Rule, DMX, and Jay-Z as this big
this whole little thing, but it never worked out and whatever. So Ja Rule broke out on his own, trying to break on his own. That's how he got in this fucking movie, huh? Yeah. That's how Ja Rule with his short ass tried to make it but here's the problem. Casting directors just saw Ja Rule and said, "You know what? You're 5'4". You go over there and be the comedic foil." Because every movie he's been in, if he don't have a gun in his hand, it's like, Ja Rule, sit down. Sit down. I don't believe anything you're doing. And then when he has a gun in his hand, it's like, yo, why couldn't we get corrupt to do this?
So can I point out something real quick about Ja Rule? In his short time in this first movie, y'all know that
short is the word we're using with Ja Rule. By the way,
y'all know that moment when Ja was when he made that wisecrack about Hector, about him holding the money when he said, "Hey, why should Hector hold on to all the money before we do this race?" It's because he's too slow to make way with the money, man. That look that Hector gave when he does that, yeah, fuck you. You look back at that shot of Noel G. I was like, yo, Jermaine. Noel was about to fuck you up.
Look,
a part of me was like, Noel's like, hey, for real, hey, Ja, stop with that bullshit, bro. That you said that a little bit too hard, man.
Second of all,
you know who the fuck Noel G is? Much like the niggas from the Beat Nuts. Don't talk shit about them. Much like Peter Guns. Tread.
Second of all, let's point out something else. The very first major race in this movie, the first drag race.
Major race.
hold on, I got to get this off. I want y'all to take note of what we have in front of us. We have Dom in the RX-7.
The only import he ever drives after. Yeah.
I'm getting to that. Dom in the RX-7. We got.
Soak it up.
We got a Honda Civic Type R. Ja Rule in an Acura Integra. So basically 2 Hondas.
That was an Integra?
Yeah, that was an Integra.
That was an Integra.
That was an Integra.
Okay.
Give it away.
Hold on.
What am I thinking?
Basically 2. No, hold on. We got a Mazda. We got a Mazda, 2 Hondas, and a Mitsubishi Eclipse. This is a wash.
The RX-7 is washing all three.
The RX-7 is slaughtering all of this. And realistic, and like if this was real, them other 3 cars wouldn't even be on the road.
Maybe the Acura, depending on the engine.
No, it would be the Type R. The Civic Type R.
I was going to say the Civic.
Yes,
the Civic Type R.
The
Civic. Hell, you know what? Hold on. I'll give Ja Rule. I'll give Ja Rule his. I'll give him the living it up edge and say that his Acura was the Type R as well. Okay.
First off, I think there was a universal because I saw this movie illegally. It came out online.
We all saw. I think it was a thing called video CDs.
VCD.
So
here's the thing.
And then hold on, Chris. And Chris, second of all,
chill, get on, bro.
I will use that part. I said, listen,
Vici was out, so it was only holla holla. You better keep it to the date.
It's 2001.
Not the same.
Living It Up didn't come out until 2003.
Yes.
All right. No. Wait. You know what song I'm thinking of?
You call yourself a Ja Rule fan. Get the fuck out of this.
I never said I was. So I'm going to need you to walk that back.
How dare you? How dare you?
I need you to rewind the sands of time with that one, sir. I never said I was a Ja Rule.
Hold on. Hey,
Ja Rule historian over here got the damn year wrong. What the fuck?
Hey, yo, Future D, clip that. Clip what just happened.
No. In all seriousness, you know what song I'm really thinking of? Because this is the problem that everybody had with him early on in his damn career. All of his songs ran together. All right.
Yeah.
The song I'm actually thinking of is the other one that came out in 01, which came out later in 01. Where would I be without my baby? That one.
No. Here's the thing.
Where would I be without you? You know what? His second album, the first 6 tracks, that was it. That was the peak. And I'm being nice. That was the peak right there.
Then 50 Cent murdered his ass for free.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. Look, I ain't much on 50 Cent. You let that nigga fucking destroy you. Just
it's like lambs to the slaughter. And then you had the nerve to go after Prime Eminem for no fucking
reason. You're dumb. And here's the fucking
no reason.
And then years later, you think the smoke cleared up and you can just say little slick shit and 50 won't hear it. And 50 is like, nigga, I'm going to make an autobiography. Oh, there's a section for you. Like, you don't think that's going to happen? Just make peace.
You don't start fights with somebody that reads 48 laws of power. You don't do that.
Power.
Yeah, you don't
psychopaths read that book, just so you know.
You don't start fights with a psychopath. I'm sorry.
You don't do that, John. Look, you already know you don't fight niggas that are taller than you. And yet, you said, I'm going to fight this dude. Why? Come on, man. He got shot 9 times. He told you dick. I can get him, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm the best. You know,
I'll be honest with you. It doesn't.
I'm sorry, real quick. I just like how Ja Rule. I like how for Ja Rule, his whole legacy is Dave Chappelle making fun of him. I love that. I love it.
I'm just saying. Not even Batman would break Joker's arm and be like, talk. It's just things you don't do.
I mean, he'll face him on the table.
Yeah, he might mush face him into a wall or something, but he ain't gonna break a limb and be like, "Give me the information."
Also, I like how this nigga's on the chitlin circuit talking like Ja.
No, but here's the thing.
How much tax fraud? Didn't the Fire Festival? It wasn't his fault. Wasn't his fault, but still, Ja.
But back up for a second, though. Ja doesn't have friends because when you have Irv Gotti in your ear. Irv Gotti is a habitual line stepper here. That's the last person.
He had friends in second. CJ. You know what, to go along with that, because what you said is very true, and you want to know why it's true? Because he had Irv Gotti as a friend, that's what costed him Too Fast, Too Furious.
I just have this
the role of Edwin.
Oh, no, I was about to get into that. I was going to get into that, though.
All right, go ahead.
So
we had all. Hey.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you got it. I'm sorry.
Okay, so all of us had a shut up Meg moment with John when he said, yeah, when Dom has always said, it ain't how you stand by your car, it's how you race it. You better remember that.
No, Chris, that was his own saying.
Yeah, that was his own saying. He
referred to himself in the third person by saying, Edwin happens to know a few things. And one of the things that Edwin knows is it's not how you stand by your car, it's how you race your car.
All of us at Saratsville, shut up, John.
Shut up, John.
Secondly,
okay, when I was watching this movie, and I told y'all, watching this movie for me was nothing but cringe, because there was some shit I bought into, some shit I look at all of us like, what the fuck were we doing? And some shit where it was like a producer was like, fuck yeah! And it's not how you run it. But he did that. I was just thinking, Rob Cohen was like, yeah, fire. Black people are gonna love this. The Negroes are gonna love it. That's why that's what I'm talking. This movie is full of cringe for me.
Wait, D, notice how all the black people they all looked exactly alike.
Here's my thing too. Third.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm just gonna say, notice that all the black people in this movie for representing John's team, they all looked alike. Like, honest to God, they were all Dollar General Crips, but they just couldn't officially say it.
It's the extras from Biker Boys, all right? What the fuck are we talking about?
No, Aaron's got a point, because this is what happened. So, hey, yo, Rob, I was looking at the script. My name is Dominic. I thought my name is Dominique Thomas. Nah, it's Dominic Toretto. And why is, my mama ain't in this story no more, huh? All my blackness was kind of wrote out of the. Hey, look, we're trying to make money, nigga. So look. Look. That is look. And no. Second of all, like that, me saying that about about Vin Diesel, about his race and all that. Look, Vin can do whatever the fuck he want, because apparently he's. Thank you. Yes, apparently Vin Diesel can walk that line of nigga and Italian, and no one's going to question him. So do what you want, Vin.
Brian made 2 points about Dom before I get back to my point about him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Number one, speaking of Italian, was anybody else disappointed with Knockaround Guys as me? Yes, a little bit. Just a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Yes.
Right?
What was the other movie he had? It was called Lie to Me. Was it called Lie to Me or something like that?
No, it's Find Me Guilty.
Find Me Guilty. Oh yeah. Look, the movie ain't that great. His performance is okay. Look. Here's the funny thing. It's good Vin Diesel acting.
We know he can act.
That's what I'm saying. We know he can act. We know there's a ceiling to that. But it's actually really good Vin Diesel acting. But the movie ain't that great.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. Listen, I will say this about Vin Diesel before we continue. When Vin Diesel is acting, he is bringing all of his 1980s breakdancing ability and turning it into acting.
Well, that's not the guy that was trying to shove Street Sharks in our face. Not that guy.
No, not that guy. No. We're talking. We're talking 80.
4 years away.
We're talking 85. Shut up, D. We're talking 85. 1985. I have a whole video series about breakdancing Vin Diesel.
Sorry. Vin Diesel. There's nothing that the imagery of this muscle-bound dude trying to fucking shovel Street Sharks in my face is just hilarious. This man, look, I have seen nerd guy, like, everybody talks about Henry Cavill loves Warhammer. That's cool. Vin Diesel nerding out over fucking Street Sharks. I did not have my bingo card. This
Street Shark nigga, look, let me tell you something.
Bro.
Niggas with Street Sharks, Pogs, and Boglins, you little fucking nerds need a wife. All of y'all.
Vin Diesel decided
I'm sick of y'all. Y'all too old for this shit. Y'all
Vin
too
Diesel.
old for this. Hold on, white guys in the back that still collect Garbage Pail Kids shit. I'm getting sick of all of you old ass men. All right? Stop
I don't
it.
know.
But
I
also,
don't know. Hold on. I don't even know why y'all tripping, because next thing you know, Ludacris can come out and say, "Hey, so I'm actually thinking about doing this SWATcast movie."
hey, go fuck yourself, Ludacris. How about that?
Hold
anyways.
on. Here's no, Chris says that. I know Chris.
Exactly.
No,
You
hold on,
say,
hold on,
see, that's Chris's
hold on.
knee-jerk reaction.
That's DJ. Hold on. And I'm not going to do no speculation. That's stupid. I don't feel like it right now. But he's just going to see the list of names attached to it. Who directed? Yo. But D is a Japanese company that's going to do the animation. So it might be that's you. It
is, because it's like I'll literally go fuck yourself, and it's like, oh, so Ludacris is just voicing the mayor.
No. See,
he
Chris
got
says,
Aaron Magruder to come out of hiding to write the.
Let's see. CJ was saying, "Go fuck yourself." Here you go, Chris. Here's the script. I'm like, here, Chris. Here's the script. I hand him the script. Front page. Oh.
Oh.
How the fuck you get Kevin Feige on this? What?
God damn it. But also this, Brian brings up a good point about Dom. Oh, yes, he's a whole psychopath in this movie. Oh,
like I said, even Batman doesn't break the Joker's arm and ask for it.
You know what? The famous scene that I will forever remember in this movie is I didn't narc on anyone. And I remember that because my friends like making fun of it because they thought Vin was acting. At that point, I don't know, no way. So they love just repeat that part. And I always oversaw that part because I'm laughing, thinking about my friends, thinking about 2001. This is D now, watching that scene, able to separate my love and all that and be a fucking film critic. How is he the hero? How is Dominic the hero in all of these now? Oh my God, this nigga's a psycho. Arrest him!
I've raised you that moment, and I've raised you the moment where Brian broke into the garage, and here's Vin like this in the cover of darkness.
Coming in from the shadows and shit.
I'm like,
emerging from the shadows.
That is some psychopath shit right there. Like, bro.
Hold on. My question as Brian would have been this. I don't care if I got a shotgun in my face. I seriously would have said to him, "Nigga, you following me?
First off,
how did you even know I was here?"
Actually, here's Vin. First off, you can't say the N-word. You know that, right?
No. Fuck that. See, I left you. I didn't even go to your house today. I came here.
Second I see Vin. Nah, D, the second I saw Vin in them shadows, me. Let me tell you something.
No, I'm dead serious. Like, Chris, I'm dead serious. I really would be. I would break racism.
Oh, we've been fighting.
Oh, yeah, we would. But going back to Mr. John
because I'm dead serious. I didn't even go to your house. I did not go to your house. I was at work. No, I was at work at Harry's, okay? Dude came in and needed 3 of everything, and I wanted to know, hey, what the hell is going on?
No, but here's the thing. Before we get to that,
let me break into this. Let me break into
sit there.
Hold on, let me break into this Essay's garage real quick. I need to see what the fuck is up.
Nah. But going back to this to Mr. Ja Rule. Secondly, so
sitting there stairs and 25% black.
Stairs and Charger.
Stairs and mulatto.
Stairs and racially ambiguous.
Stairs and Jesus piece.
Hey,
stares at tank top.
No, Eris, you were into that conversation that me and D had about this, man. This is when you were in Japan. I told D, I was like, D, this is how I knew that I finally figured out that Vin Diesel was black. His ass is on the front cover of Ebony magazine. I'm like, you can only be black if you're on the front cover of Ebony magazine.
And they don't let crackers on that magazine. Bill Clinton was the only one that got on there. And I think the only reason why he was on there because Vernon Jordan was right across from him.
Well, real quick, Vin Diesel got on that magazine and made white people think they had a chance.
Bro, no, I know, right?
No, it's like this. No.
Damn it,
Vin
Tevin.
Diesel.
Vin Diesel was the fucking poster child for that Mexican piss water of a beer.
Stairs in Corona.
No.
But you know what? I'm glad. No, I am glad. I am really, really glad that they had pushed Corona instead of Heineken. Because I think if they switched out Corona for Heineken, I probably would hate Heineken at this day.
Well,
I think also, Eris, I think because how much Swordfish made for their buddy, I just believe that Heineken gets money, but it's like, nah, where's our cut? No, where's our cut?
If this was made, now hold on. If this movie was made today, Modelo. Anyway,
if it made today, here's me. Nah, that's too much. Hey, Takati, yeah, man, how much y'all paying?
But going back to Jeffrey here,
these niggas charging too much.
Jeffrey is about the race. My man really thought he was going to get a fucking three-way going on with stereotypical Latin chick with big tits and ass and regular black chick.
Oh, she was regular.
Yeah, she was like, extra regular.
No, to be honest with you, Chris, Chris, I think you got that a little mixed up. See, what Edwin was about to be awarded, whether he won or lose, was going to be
horseshit. Because no woman is giving up the goods if you lose. Nobody.
I know, Chris. But I'm saying what he was going to be awarded. I sound like a
dick saying that, by the way. Sorry,
it doesn't make it wrong, but but no. What he was about to be awarded, whether win or lose, was going to be Monica. At least this woman had a name.
Yeah.
He said, however, if you do win, you get her too. Looks over and sees this NPC ass woman. I am sorry. Listen.
I'm sorry, ladies. If you have I'm sorry if it has a vagina in this series.
No,
unless you're Letty,
96% of the time.
Unless you're Letty or what's her face, that's it.
Like I said, 90% of the time.
Hang on. And that's the second Monica in this movie because the first one was the one that was talking to Vin before Letty comes in and does the whole "I smell skanks. Why don't you pack it up before I leave tread marks on your face?"
I'm just gonna point out something here.
Everybody was born in like 1973, Chris era. So yeah, there's going to be at least 4 Monicas in that area.
Now here's the thing: you bring up Letty, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I have it on authority from three black women, verbatim from them. Michelle Rodriguez, she has a little bit of a mannish chin
area. Yeah.
Because like I forgot,
Chris. What I was told is besides that doughy-eyed, sexy ass Forrest Whitaker she got going on. Besides that,
hey, her and Vin were dating in this movie.
Hold on, Eris, Chris. Besides that, I was told that her mannish charms are why guys want to fuck her.
This is the only time that I thought she was cute. This is the only point right here. That's it.
Michelle Rodriguez, to me, if you didn't tell me who she was half the time, I would go, Did you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't I'm sorry. That's mean, but that's how I feel, man.
I mean, I go with Jordana Brewster before Michelle Rodriguez.
I think everybody went with Jordana Brewster. That was my thing.
I think everybody did. Yeah.
I mean, listen. Despite what anyone would say, I mean, I get it. She made her threats. The girls decide, hey, listen, let's go ahead and pack it up before Dom's pet rock over here decides to beat the shit out of us.
I think Michelle Rodriguez.
God damn, Eris.
Michelle Rodriguez, she always was just she had tomboy tendencies up front. So I think that was the thing. Like whatever movie, like even from the time she got into Hollywood in the movie, she just, and I don't know if that's necessarily for she she basically got typecasted as a tomboy.
And look, and it happens, and also it was a thing that a lot of producers started noticing in the 2000s. You know what? Tomboys gobble dick, so we can do something. We can actually look. They crossed the lesbian line, but you can still bang. Look, she's sexually ready,
and I've heard on good authority quite well.
Here's the crazy part.
This is what I was told. No. I don't sleep with my wife. I'm actually cucked, and I actually watch my wife get plowed by a big black guy every weekend. It actually has done wonders for her.
Is it one or two Tyrones?
One or two Tyrones. Look, talking to a black guy. You don't have to tell me this part every weekend, James. You don't have to tell me that part.
Worse. Is it a Tyrone? Hold on. Is it worse? Is it a Tyrone and a Giga Chad?
My thing was this though.
Some damn Bilzerian looking.
Hey, yo, real talk. Hey, real talk. Black dudes, if you walk home,
the BWC.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, real talk. Black dudes, you walk home and you seeing the Giga Chad with your wife, just go home. Don't leave. Just like look. For the sake of humanity, don't even black man, for your heart, black man. Don't walk back in that room. Don't get a gun. Just leave. You good, okay? Okay, obviously, she wanted a Swedish nigga.
I'm sorry,
she wanted Dolph Lundgren.
Obviously, she wanted the Guggenheim or whatever the hell they. I want that Norway slog. Well, you know what? Good. You know what? Have fun. Have fun with it. Have fun with that. Have fun with that Skarsgård, baby. I ain't even look.
Smiles and Gutentov.
I'm not even hating. You know, Smiles and Ludafisk, baby. You know, do what you gotta do, boo. You know, let her be with Jesus. Is what I'm trying to tell you, black man.
Here's the thing.
Move on with your life.
Look, she had a moment. In what the fuck was that name of that fucking thing with her and that chick, that chick Blood Rain.
You mean the girl that played in Blood Rain?
Yeah, Christiana Loca, her and Michelle Rodriguez had a lesbian. Yeah, they had a lesbian scene in the Blood Rain.
No, they didn't. They
did.
Did. Yes, I don't remember. Speaking of Blood Rain, look what happened. See, look what Johnny, look what Tran did to my best friend. Look what Tran did to my best friend.
Here's my thing. Edwin was that much of a fucking goofball that he really sat there and believed the win or lose line. I'm like, sir, you were not going to get that if you lost. Like,
dude, you pulled up in that motherfucking car. Look. The part that got me was, all right, so the race goes off, right? And
most CG race ever.
Now, I cringe for one reason. Cringe for one reason, y'all.
The Nas.
Ooh, no. I'm not getting to the Nas yet, but I cringe for one reason with the whole little race and all that. The cringe part for me was for all of us at that time, just like, oh, dude, look, it's like blurs.
I didn't buy into the hype of it because
I thought it was cool.
I ate it up.
I'm gonna say that. I thought it was cool.
No, it was cool, but like I wasn't like
showing what happens when they hit the shift, hit the gas, and then you just see everything going from the transmission to the engine to the exhaust. That was dope.
No, it was dope, but you know what? Here's the killer. Your parents have a way
you're simulating the piston. Perfect, dude. Thank you.
Your parents have a way of
piston.
When you have a dad that is very much a car head, and he's looking at you like, you think Nas does that, son? Oh no, it does not.
Now my second cringe came in with that sinking thing that we all do because I decided 12 years ago, hey guys, let's do this little movies thing. After 12 years, we start to be kind of knowledgeable at this shit. So I'm looking at this now like, hey yo, how long this road, nigga?
Must be a quarter-mile road.
It's a quarter mile.
Like it's like D, let initial D rules go in. How long this road, nigga?
Even initial D is exaggerated.
You know what I'm saying? Initial D's exaggerated. That's why I took a breath. Like, no.
In a world
why
where
is this roll still this long?
I'm sorry, the fact you chose Initial D, like, bro, in a world where Wangan is more believable than Initial D.
That's what I'm saying, Eris. I had to like D, be nice, bring it down, bring it to the Initial D level. No, it's still stupid. Wait a minute.
And here's the thing.
And
Number
then when
one,
the Nas came out, Chris, forget it. I'm just
here's the thing. Brian's floorboard on his passion side goes down. Here's
somebody.
where I have
somebody.
Yeah,
I don't care. Somebody died.
The continuity of it is weird because later on, when they're running away from the cops, and Dom gets in the passenger seat, I was like, Dom, shouldn't your feet be dragging on the ground? Because there's a floorboard here.
Shouldn't you have the Fred Flintstone thing going on?
Did the floorboard just magically pop back up in the car? Did somebody off screen come up and say, you left your floorboard about 2 miles back there?
The spirit of my grandfather hopped inside my body, said, hey, your engine ain't smoking? Hey, your engine.
Hey,
sir, your engine.
Raised that fucking...
Yeah. First of all, the car, as soon as the race was over and the car spun back, it was already smoking.
No. Here's my thing. Now, because, guys,
how the hell did your engine not blow up? How did your transmission survive?
Eris, as you know, let's give it the belief. It made it to the end of that thing. The second that car stopped moving, the engine would have stopped. Just bloop, 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 bloop. You were like, what's not moving? The engine said, I'm dead. There is no getaway. Brian, get out the car because I think there's a gas leak that's going to start a fire in at least 4 minutes.
I'm gonna
need you to double back to that parking garage. No, I'm gonna need you to double back to that parking garage where Vin Diesel parked the damn RX-7.
And we never saw that RX-7.
We never saw it again,
sir.
To this day, it is still sitting in that parking garage.
Hey, I gotta be real.
Look, hey Chris, look, it's gonna be like Fast 12. You just go right to that deep.
D, I'm gonna punch you in the face if the next Fast movie they says Vin's like, I need a car. I know where to find one. And he goes right to that fucking garage and it's full of dust and it barely starts. And I'm like,
Hey Chris, first off, Vin comes in there doing this little move where he always like this when the camera points up and I was famous for a while. And then when he does it, let's see if it works on. And you said it doesn't work. This is the Fast series.
No. See, I got the perfect setup for you guys. So this came in. Like, Dom, you know who sent this to us? Go get him, Leon.
Why?
Eris, I will yeet you across the fucking rows of the theater if that fucking happens.
Universal might be listening. Universal might be listening.
Chill. I am giving them
ideas.
I am giving them that idea because I want this to happen.
There's a reason why Justin Lin got ran off the Fast series because he was the one that was like, Vin, we're not doing that.
Justin was,
Vin, you got
first
it.
of all, Justin was scared. Like, listen, Justin was chased off because he refused to direct a movie that would bring back CG Brian O'Connor the second time. He was not trying to do that again.
Yo, there was a second time.
The second time. The first for the first time, okay, this happened midway in production. It's midway in production. We got to say this goodbye the best way we can because they was like deep into the production of Furious 7 when Paul died. So they had to do something. Hands were tied at that point. Now, this was still in like the pre-production stage and Paul died. Yeah, things would have been really weird.
But my thing is this.
Oh, Edwin.
You blew it. You had it all and you blew it.
But
Let's be real. Did he really blow it? Because RJ Navarro toasted his ass on top of fucking Brian Nas pass him.
Hey, Chris, he blew it when he walked out the house and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna put on this bandana. I'm gonna look like a thug." That's when he blew it, nigga. Okay.
I mean, I got to agree. When you come out your
It's
house looking
murder.
like when you come out your house looking like this, I'm just wondering.
You know what, Jeff?
Jeffrey.
I believe your name translated into German is yes rule. I don't care. Look, get this nigga on my shit.
No, here's my thing too. So so being in California, the first year and a half when I was in Cali, went to a lot of street races. Also went to a lot of street races where the cops come and everybody's scattered like fucking rats.
So you were at so Chris, you went to car meets and bangers. That's where you went to.
Oh no. We were street racing out dead ass areas. We were out outside Yuba City, out in this back road, and it was we were about 30, 40 deep. People street racing. I guess somebody heard it because somebody was driving through. Somebody called the cops. 3 cops came through. We all darted off. I was riding with some folks, and one of my boys was like, "Chris, get in!" I dived through the window, and he just peeled off and shit. Because it's like we're just because he didn't. Because that's
still had
what
his
it was.
Legs hanging out the door.
Oh, yeah, my legs was hanging out as he's darting off, and I got in. I was like, "Bro."
So, the only outside of okay, real quick. This
Sorry, I have this very terrible image of Chris
legs.
As my man Civic Type R is driving off, my legs is like crawling back into the car.
Hold on, Chris. I'm about to make you look. Promise you don't throw nothing when I say this. You ever remember the old skits off of Living Color with the head detective? Shut the fuck up. Just dummy legs.
Here's the thing. Chris had the dummy legs thing going on. Straight ragdoll physics.
The Wayans brothers taught us what to do, and I'm just mad. None of you black filmmakers have got the note. Let's put in dummies and just talk to them. Y'all don't. How do y'all not see the comedy?
Yeah, I want people to understand this. Because of adrenaline and I dived in the car, I thought for sure I was going to miss it and hit my head on it and shit, but I actually perfect dived in and he drove off and shit, thankfully. But it's just like, because you don't think of to do it until you do it in the moment, right?
Of course, dog. Of course.
Yeah.
Everybody,
D,
y'all got our getaway story. Yeah?
Hey, D, check out Mr. Thread the Needle over here.
Right up. Oh man, look at Mark Spitz over here doing the perfect dive.
But nah, this one got me. Brought like this.
No, this is it. Look, for me. Actually, I got a question. This is a good question because I know, Eris, you have been to plenty of meets here, and you've been to meets in Japan too, right, sir?
Yeah, I did.
So I've been, in my extent with meets haven't been so, just I hate to be that person. This nigga drag racing, you know what I mean?
I've been to him out here.
Hey, nigga drag races
Shit,
great.
Like
when there's no
nigga drag races are so much fun, and because that's where you see niggas and bikes come out too. It's like a whole bunch of black people, everybody drinking, smoking. Real talk, black people. Look, real talk, black people. There's too many of us outside just humping all against each other. It's hot out here, nigga.
Was it in the most obvious place instead of a secluded spot?
In Southeast. Why would you niggas just in the middle of
South Capitol Street, nigga? What the fuck?
Yeah. Out here, look,
Memorial Day weekend when it's cops everywhere.
It's 11 o'clock at night, and you're on the.
All right, real quick. Eastern Avenue, Southern Avenue, Martin Luther King Highway.
Hold on, which side of Martin Luther King Highway? Palmer Park, Seat Pleasant.
In between Glen Arden, basically Glen Arden section of Martin Luther King Highway. That stretch, you know what I mean? That stretch right there. Yeah. And my junk over Pennsylvania Avenue going into DC.
Yeah.
But outside of that, everything else was like involved bikes in North Carolina, South Carolina. So you know what I mean? So we all been around that area. So been around meets and all this. D has to ask this one question. I seen at least 4 Mustangs fuck themselves up. How many have y'all seen? Because it's always a Mustang for me. 5 or how many? Three? I see 4. How many for you, Eris? 2 or 1? How many? 5. Yes, see?
But the 5, hold on. I've seen 5. 2 went viral.
Now,
fun fact.
Look, just real talk, and this is me being real. I think Mustangs are fucking awesome. Stop.
Fun fact. I see.
Why do all of y'all say I'm a rev out and I'm not going to be the one? Why do y'all keep doing that?
I saw one rev out and pretty much did this.
Yes.
We're talking.
That's not as being funny. They all why?
It was a truck. It was a parked truck, and he mimicked this same scene. He did a spinny, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
I would like to point out something. Don't it look like the Supra is laughing at it?
It really is.
Yeah.
Or Bison's truck.
And you know what? I have to agree with this. All y'all niggas in Michigan, because I see tapes of y'all, all in them Dodges, all in them Chevys. Y'all need to stop.
Look at that again.
Y'all burning. Michigan, they wild up there, man. I give it them.
What I like, what I love about this is that the Supra's literally got that look like, ha, yo, dumbass.
Yeah, the Bison truck just came in and just destroyed it.
Hey, Shadow on what play today, bro. All you need that was missing on the side of that was Capcom, or like or old advertisement to a movie like Harris, or old advertisement like Godzilla to the
Godzilla 2000
logo. The Godzilla 90. The 99 joke.
No, it was Godzilla 2000.
Yeah, Godzilla 2000. Now you know what gets me? What got me was here's how Dom in his one moment was a nigga. Parked his car, puts on a jacket, thinking he can walk on the street. Number one, how the fuck the cop know that was Dom? Toretto, stop.
They got a good look at it.
That's how you know his blackness just oozed out.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, howdy.
I got an idea, Chris.
I got it. You know why?
Look,
the cop. Huh. That's not Dominic Toretto. Why? That's a Latino. Wait a minute. He's over 6'1".
No, wait.
Toretto, stop! It's him. I told you.
No.
He's running.
No, sir. You forget. This man puts on a jacket and walks out of the parking garage looking like he's on his way over to Checkers or something in the middle of the night. Most people would have
just stayed in the garage and just
bear in mind that street was abandoned, just straight gutted out, empty. That's already sus.
Could have just stayed in the damn garage and just played on his little flip phone and just been fine. But
that's what I would have been doing. I would have sat on my flip. Listen, I would have sat on my flip phone on my freaking Nokia playing Minesweeper for about a good 2 hours, and then went home.
My man said the fucking flip phone. He didn't have a sidekick, nigga.
Oh, yeah,
no, this is 2001, dog.
I thought sidekick came out around that time.
Dude, sidekick didn't come out till like 04.
Okay, I don't know why I was like right around the time, but yeah, that Nokia, the phone that you can kill somebody with, just
yes.
Oh, the thing that kills me about all that with Dominic is like they knew it was him. Why? It's like, all right, look, Dominic Toretto's a light-skinned black man between the height of 4'11" and 6'3". No, 6'9". Can't be too sure.
Yo, and then this is what irked me. Brian rolls up in there in the alley. Come on, dive in. I'm like, you have no floorboard. I guess he has a floorboard now, apparently, because Toretto's feet didn't fucking get dragged to hell and shit.
Hey, dude, also...
I take that back. Look, the very first one was 2002.
Also, to be honest with you, Chris, when he pulled up on me, I'm surprised his engine wasn't going... I'm sorry. You mean to tell me all of those lifters lived? That's what you're trying to tell me?
Well, I mean, his car,
all of those lifters and all of those tubes lived. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm gonna just keep it basic, Harris. I'm gonna keep it basic. I feel. Let me just keep it basic. You mean to tell me there's still a coolant hose going from your fucking radiator.
Hey, my man was able
You
to
mean to tell me that lived?
My man was able to dodge some cars, do a fucking jump, swanton dive, jump,
leap over the ramp,
over the ramp, and you know what? Look, I'm not even going to get mad at like, oh, the shock should go out, because every movie has those moments where I'm like, that Bonneville should have been fucking done after that jump.
Yeah.
Fine, right? We'll let it go on that. But it's just like D said, that car should have been dead after that race. Okay, fine.
Let's let it go now. Now, when that chase at the end with the motorcycles, now D has a problem. But let's go.
We'll get to that.
But D, you get your wish, because the car D-Clips does go on fire by this man.
Yes, by one good-looking Asian man. Like by one Jonathan Train.
He said Jonathan.
Like Jonathan. Sorry, Johnny Tran.
Johnny Tran, with special guest appearance by his boy, the Staring Man,
Lance, with the snakeskin pants that only worked in 2001.
Gotta be honest with you.
Let me tell you something. Asian people were trying to get their way in, and unfortunately they had to go into the stereotypes just like us. So they were always either connected to the triads or they were always
rich. Be honest with you,
and I gotta be honest with you, not much has changed in Hollywood, but still. So I
gotta be honest with you, man. I see this guy have a gun pointed at me, I probably get shot in the head by asking him, my dude, can you smile? Can you do something? Emote?
Hey, I got a question. This is D. I got a question. So where did you get the blonde tips put in at, man? Because I know a cousin.
D gets his head blown off.
Let me tell you something, y'all. The frosted tips was a thing until about the late 2000s. That's where they finally tape it off. Because in the mid 2000s, white guys went nuts.
Gotta be honest with you. Only thing missing from that is
blonde tips thing was from like that time till about 2009.
Gotta be honest with you. Only thing missing from that was a fucking Ed Hardy shirt.
Because the only one
Ed Hardy shirt. Wait, go back to that picture real quick. Okay, so here, let me fast forward a little bit. If this was like 2012, he would still have like the same top part of his hair, right? But then like the sides would be completely cut like all the way off, and he would have the full fuckboy haircut.
Man, it'd be for the Paul Phoenix douchebag haircut.
Oh man, you know what? Shout out.
He'll be rocking the Pauly D.
There'll be a motherfucking part in that bitch. You know that, right?
Probably would be.
First off, Aaron, you get the hell out of this podcast for invoking Pauly D. All right. All right.
I forgot that's one of his. Hey D, I forgot that's one of Chris's triggers.
Villain origin story, Pauly D. DJ Pauly D. Motherfucker ain't a goddamn DJ.
You know what, Chris?
I gotta add that to the list of things that trigger. CJ.
I don't understand it, Chris. The MCU gives you more to bitch about, and yet you will stop a podcast.
Pauly D was just part of that MTV era that I was like, yo, MTV really just lost their way.
I really do believe that if CJ was given the opportunity to punch a single person that came from the MTV era, no question, no thinking, no mercy, no quarter, straight Pauly D.
Steel chair.
Just cause he would deck him.
I was really just irked that they had the nerve to call this motherfucker a DJ, and I'm like, bro, you just had a Spotify playlist. My bad, Spotify didn't exist. You had a real player playlist, music playlist.
And the fact
how you a DJ?
Dude,
again?
He had a residency at Glow nightclub here in DC.
That pissed me off even more, Eris. And I like that.
Dude, you're telling this is hold on. You're telling this to an actual DJ like CJ. If anything, I should be more insulted, but I had to laugh at it.
No, you're gonna have to put some respect on his. You're gonna have to put some respect on his motherfucking Pandora list, nigga. You want to have to.
I had to laugh because I'm like, yo, they give it to anybody, huh? Okay.
Like Paris Hilton, it's like that's par for the course. They give anybody DJs, but Pauly D, I'm like, bro.
Yo, Paris show up with 2 other DJs that she's paying to do her DJing. All she does is this.
Both CDJs are turned off, by the way.
Both of them are turned off. Them niggas is like sitting underneath the tables, like having fun. Look, they're getting paid. It's a good job for them. It's a good gig. They kind of like it.
Johnny is literally asking them whose car it is. They both say it's not their car, and it's like it's nobody's car. They're in triad territory, whatever.
On his turf.
Johnny, being the dick that he is like, all right, I'll let you go. See you at Race Wars. 2 minutes later.
No, how do you like? Hold on. How do you like? Huh? Nobody. Like, first of all, it's nobody's car.
Games.
Somebody nobody's car, huh? Somebody put in the wrench time. Like, what do you think, Lance? Lance again with that freaking dead-eyed stare. The dead-eyed stare with that Uzi in his hand going, it's an amazing machine.
Stairs in Amazing Machine.
No, stairs in snakeskin pants. That's what it is.
Bro, he loved himself some snakeskin pants, buddy. It's 90 degrees outside. Your legs ain't sweating from that fucking leather? Bro.
Again, bro, they take off and come back, shoot the car up. I need that moment clip, by the way.
Nas!
I need a clip of Vin Diesel just screaming, Nas!
So, Dom and Brian take a taxi back to Dom's house, and his boys are partying it up. And Dom, being the understandable friend, was like, "Nigga, you didn't bother to find where the fuck I was at. You just came back and just started partying."
I had such a problem with that scene because
how? In what way? In what way?
No. I'm saying I had a problem. No, I had a problem with that scene. I mean, coming from the point of view of Vin, because I'm thinking to myself earlier when we were getting away. You were the last person that I expected to come help me. Real talk, Brian was.
Fair. That's a fair assessment.
The last person on earth that you'd expect to come help.
Especially the guy that wants to take your pink slip to your car.
He put down the pink slip. So
and also tries to fucking basically suck his dick and be like, so you gonna let me keep my car? No, you're not gonna keep your car.
Come on, man. I figured if I got in your good graces, you let me keep my car. You are in my good graces, sir, but you ain't keeping the car, man.
You ain't keeping your car, buddy.
But no. They took first of all, given where they were on Trans Turf all the way back home, I wonder how much that damn taxi costs.
Smooth 60, and I'm lowballing that shit.
A smooth 60 in 2001 California dollars.
They were in the valley.
They were.
Had to have been.
Okay, $60.
I'll say 60.
60. All right, they split in that shit. That's like 30 a piece.
Uber today, that shit would have been like $95.
It would be.
Because I'm in triad territory. Dangerous. Got up the price.
So he brings him in for a beer. You walk to the door, and the first thing you're noticing is, number one, all your boys are partying it up with everybody, with about as much people as
acoustic guitar.
I'm about to say with as many people from the freaking races as you could fit in that house. You got your girl laying down playing PS1. Let's be real, she's playing Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo.
Second time we've seen in this game. Second in this movie. Second time
RJ was playing. Like RJ was playing it in his car, and Letty's playing it.
Pause for a second though. I gotta admit, that was kind of like a big deal to be able to have that kind of stuff in your car.
Yeah, it was.
Because I mean, up to that point, for at least
people
for me, I always
out. It was
because my thing was this:
in magazines.
No, not even that. It's like the only time I ever saw anything close to that would be in like my great uncle's like conversion vans that they would have at the family reunions type shit, right? But you never saw that in a car.
Nah. The only time you seen that is like in a mobile home or something. It was like that, and then like a year later, that's when the DVDs started coming out. And so wild, bro.
So get this. So the car, so after seeing all this shit unfold, I'm like, hey, look, I'm about to go confront these niggas. This is some bullshit. Like, hey, where were you? There were masked cops everywhere. That shit was orchestrated, Dom. Hey, is this your beer? Yeah, it's my beer. Yoink! First of all, how are you gonna give Brian your boy's beer? He clearly been drinking out of it. It's just to piss him off.
This is 2000. This is 2000s.
2001.
Also,
it's the most 2001 thing that you could do at that time.
Did you love how Brian took his shirt and just wiped
just to
piss him off, even piss Vince off even more?
And Brian, to ensure that he pissed him off, he specifically stated that one is Vince's, so enjoy it.
Also, this confrontation, Vince, we barely know
Vince. I'm gonna say it. Vince being detective of the freaking year in this movie by saying he's got no call being in here. We don't know that fool for shit. Hey, Vince, there was a time when I didn't know you. That was in the third grade, man.
Which
this dialogue, y'all. I mean,
I'm just saying, at some point, like, you have to look at Vince like
it's like me and Eric talking to each other.
I mean, how is it that everybody in Team Toretto, Vince is the only one that's actually smart, which is the irony.
No, but here's the thing: Mia is innocent bystander, so I can't really falter for that because innocent bystander.
Well, yeah.
First of all, Mia's swooning over him, so that's
that's
whatever. I'm not counting that.
But everybody else, everybody's like, that's cool.
I'm not counting that, Chris.
Besides,
Chris,
staring in ADHD.
You know? No, Chris. I'm not even counting Mia and Pet Rock over here is definitely she's got nothing to do with it either. Okay.
Oh yeah. First off, congrats to this guy because he was in our last stream. Congratulations, sir. Because he was partially listening to me and Prime talk, and he was like, "Hey, dude, study for your test, dog. Like, you listen to us, you can listen to our episode later. So, congrats, sir."
Oh.
Priorities, sir.
Priorities, sir.
Things first.
You gotta listen. This stream will be uploaded like soonish, so
you can always
come back to it.
You can come back.
But we appreciate the attention. Thank you. By the way, slap that damn like button, please. I would appreciate that. We would appreciate that.
But the end result is, hey, Brian owes Dom a 10-second car. The 10-second car in question is where is it?
It's science fiction, but it's a 10-second car, guys.
The Supra.
Now it's not just any Supra. Not just any Supra. This is a Supra with the 2JZ engine.
Oh well, as Jesse pointed out, we can import parts from Japan
overnight
from Japan because when you say Japan, that just makes it.
By the way, that part in the montage when they were ordering the parts and they had them shipped over, got them sent to Harry's, they picked them up, they put it in Brian. Stop it, Chris. Yes, I love that song too. Anyway, love it. They pack that shit on the truck, right? Anyone knows, if you look back at that shot of all the cars driving with that truck back to Dom's garage, if you look on the top right-hand side of that pile of parts, why was there a front bumper to a Miata up there? An NA Miata had a front.
Somebody just said
random front bumper part.
Somebody just said throw some fucking car parts on this shit. They ain't gonna fucking know.
Throw some Apex C, throw Motec motor.
Jesse had a
HKS.
My man Jesse.
Overnight.
Man Jesse had a 3.5-inch floppy. Pop that shit in there and we get fucking visual effects.
Slow down.
I'm sorry.
Wait. Slow down. I gotta love the movie magic bullshit of that part because that floppy disk was literally images from Toyota's website about that Supra. That picture where they showed
early flash, folks.
No, that one picture in particular when he said this is what this is the main image. Like I think he said this is what this is like your main visual of what the car looks like. That shot, that side profile shot of the Supra where you can see the interior and the engine and all that shit. When I had a real brief period working for Toyota, I saw that poster. That's an actual poster that was in the manager's office of the Supra. This was like way back then when I asked him, "Hey, y'all ever gonna bring that car back?"
This is awesome, guys. Shouldn't you be at MIT or something? No, I got ADHD. That was never gonna happen.
You know,
no, sir. You have autism. Autism.
I want to say,
It's
say
okay.
something.
I know. In 2000s talk, that means you're retarded, but no, you're autistic.
No, gentlemen, listen. I want to make this very clear. See, I know how the two of you were going back and forth about the gayness of this movie, and yeah, it very much so exists. But I want y'all to understand that there was a moment of peak gay, right? That was cut out, by the way.
Oh, well, wait. Are we talking about the? We're talking about the sex scene between Dom and Brian.
No.
The first race.
No, not that.
Anyway,
not that.
I'm playing, y'all. I'm playing wrong. It was after the second race.
No. Listen, this was right. This was around the time when Brian was getting into being a part of the family, if you will. There's a scene where they're doing this round the campfire. I'm gonna say campfire, and really this is like out in the middle of the day. They're just hanging out. It's Brian, Dom, Jesse, Leon, and I think even Vince. They were all just lounging around, shirtless, talking about crazy shit that they did. I swear, I am not lying. Look it up.
Shirtless, dog.
They were all shirtless.
This movie's gay.
They really
so gay.
Listen, the only thing
so gay.
D, listen, the only thing missing, honest to God, the only thing missing was some sand and a beach, like in a freaking volleyball. All right.
I was gonna say, did somebody have a guitar?
But I shit you not. Just look up the deleted scenes. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. No, seriously. Look up the deleted scenes from Fast 1. You'd be amazed how different of a movie it would turn out if they actually went with it.
I laugh though, because but the joke about this movie being gay, it's funny because you can easily say it is, but it's just more so of the undertones of I can't snitch on a why because I want that life. Why you want that life? Well, it's yada. Like, I want to be with you. You can do that shit. It's so easy. And I gotta be real with you. It ain't so much Vin Diesel, y'all. It's more Paul Walker that's making it gay.
Because here's the thing.
So whatever.
I got you. Hold up, gentlemen. Just so you know it's real.
Like 5 years old. Well, I'm
get copyright strike.
Oh my God!
Got me propped up, and both my hands are on the steering wheel.
Oh my God!
Faster and faster.
They're only just talking about kid stories, like childhood stories.
Faster we went. Happier.
These niggas are all shirtless though, like it's a 98 degrees video.
Copyright strike here, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All of these niggas are shirtless, like they with the hookah shells.
Wait, hold on. What's the word? Fair use.
So they don't matter. They're gonna still fucking hit us with that shit.
It's Universal, man. You better quit playing with these niggas, man.
Hey, shout outs to Voodoo. Shout outs to Universal.
Like, here's my thing.
Did you really pull it? Come on.
I pulled it because
No, because Chris was like, don't keep on showing Paul. Don't show Paul. I can't. My heart can't do that right now.
Here's my thing about it though, right? It's funny because Brian's superiors even pick up on you like Dom a lot, not just his sister. You like Dom a lot. You're really drinking the Kool-Aid there, sir. Dom is the target. You know this, right? Like, and I like how Brian the whole time is like, nah, you might want to take a look at Hector and Johnny Tran because saw some stereos inside Johnny Chan's garage, so Just saying. It ain't Dom.
I just thought
My
of
man
something.
is over.
Wait,
Man is over.
Wait a minute, man. Wait. I just thought of something. Chris, CJ, you remember earlier when you mentioned Johnny Tran blowing up the eclipse? Yeah, you remember that part?
Yeah.
When they went back to the house and Dom was talking with Mia and she took him home. There's an extended conversation of Dom talking about what happened to the eclipse because Leon was like, "So what happened, dude? Did you get in that eclipse and balled out of there?" There is no eclipse. Like, what are you talking about? Johnny Tran came in and he shot the shit out of it. Pow! And then then the damn thing hit the NOS and blew it up. Your boy Jesse goes, "Man, you can't do that shit. You know what that engine's worth? 30 large." Just for the engine of an Eclipse is apparently worth $30,000.
It's a lot of money that's just getting thrown around in this movie.
Like, I really got and
Dom said put the car on Harry's tab.
No, and speaking of a lot of money that was burnt up in flames. So when Dom, I mean not Dom, sorry, when Brian goes to meet with his with his superiors because it's finally revealed that he's a cop, right?
FBI.
Bro, the FBI, well, it's both the FBI and the LAPD.
Yeah.
The FBI tells him, "That was an $80,000 vehicle there, officer." I'm sorry, what? The Mitsubishi Eclipse undercover vehicle costs $80,000? In what universe, sir?
No, here's the thing. I can see $80,000 because they probably
Please explain.
They probably put a lot of bullshit in that fucking car, and it adds up to 80. If we're gonna be real, I can see that because let's be real, you can put a lot of bullshit on the car that comes up to $80,000. Think about it. The Eclipse by itself is already what, 35?
Yeah, at the time.
Yeah, 35.
Let's give it 35.
Yeah, let's give it 35. NOS tanks, paint, spoiler, all the extra bullshit, the LEDs, all that other extra shit inside the car, tuning it, doing all that shit. I can see 80. I can see
less than that.
I see
maybe 60. Maybe
I
60.
can see less than that. I can see
60.
I can see 60 at the most. For me, I can see 60 at the most, man. I think
80.
I still think you can get it cheaper than that. In the early 2000s,
yeah.
I think you could have probably.
Now I can only assume
than that, but I don't know.
Now I can only assume 80 because they just felt it was a nice number to say to kind of.
I think so too. I think look, anybody that has any any certain limit of car knowledge knows that most of the shit in this thing is bullshit. Even with the numbers that they do pull out their ass, some of them do have merit, but it has more merit on on paper type of thing. Yes. Like, yeah, that will be the total amount that it will be. Like, yeah, that's what I want. That will make the car explode. But nobody's gonna check that shit. That's how that is. You know what I mean? It's sort of like that.
And the thing of it is, like, here's the part that get me. This part here. What's the retail on that car? More than you can afford, pal.
Ferrari versus a tuned up Supra.
And a Supra wins.
Now here's the thing, guys.
Mark? I think you need to Chris, you gotta understand. You gotta understand what the hell a 2JZ engine is capable of.
Please explain to people.
Now hold on. Is that an F? That's not an F. What is that? What Ferrari is that?
I can say 3.
That's not.
It's not a Testarossa. I mean, hell, it could be a 355.
It might be. But anyway.
My point still stands. You got to understand the power and capabilities and potential of the 2JZ. And why that engine is so legendary and why Toyota had it in a lot of their cars for the longest amount of time and never once invested any type of energy into updating it or getting a 3JZ or whatever.
I think, I also, the thing is this: we live in a world where I have seen Civics outrun certain cars. I have seen Crown Vics chase down fucking like everything. You know what I mean? We have seen Goliath get his fucking knees clipped a couple times on races. You know what I mean? So even in the aspect of that, Chris, yeah, Super can probably take on a couple. I ain't saying all the Ferraris, but it probably can punch quite a few Ferraris in the mouth.
No, D, it's much simpler than that. First of all, you put all the right parts. Remember, these are all overnighted parts from Japan, the land of Superland, basically.
I'm sorry, overnight from Japan. This is just my brain every time you say that.
You don't mean that shit. You just running your mouth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep thinking that. But still,
overnight from Japan.
Like overnighted parts.
I loved how in 2001 no one could check you on that bullshit.
You might as well just say, you know what he was? Jesse might have just said, you might as well just say Japanimation and everybody be like, ooh.
Hold on.
Don't do that to us.
No, first of all, God, I felt my knee go out when you said that. Damn. Anyway, you're overnight.
That's a new one. Thanks, Chris.
You're overnighting. Like you have overnighted freaking super parts, which means you could have went to Tomei, HKS, like all those companies under the damn sun. Because remember, if you wanted to get good parts like that, you pretty much had to go to source, which is Japan. This isn't like fast forward to today where you can go down the street and your local super specialty store happens to have something. But the modding potential of the 2JZ, Chris, and a good tune on that car is gonna gap the hell out of a Ferrari.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Fair.
And we've seen it with a couple of we've seen it with the Nissan engine that it was in this movie too. That's been legendary for that shit of just putting a whole lot of cars to fucking sleep.
Yeah, the SR20.
It's not out there. The SR20. Thank you. It's not out of question. Now, here's the thing, though. I do always. I love how this movie did bring up a lot of racism. I didn't know that the term racer until this movie came out.
Oh yeah.
You want to talk about some patriotic bull crap? Look, real talk. My American company is Dodge. I love Dodge. I hate every one of you Charger. I hate Japanese car Mopar ass niggas. Hold on, Chevy. I'm sick of y'all too. Like you want to
straight line, absolute shit, and everything
straight
else.
Line having ass niggas. Hey Ford, y'all laughing too hard. Y'all laughing too hard, Ford.
Hey. I know a bunch of American car owners that had a conniption when they watched Tokyo Drift and they put that SR20 engine in that fucking Roadrunner.
Nigga. Hey, Harris. Hey, niggas over there in the Jettas and Golfs, shut y'all gay asses up. so like I say, the point is, yo, we have seen cars of all types. I've seen cars of all types get cooked. You know what I mean? Just real talk. I have seen Corvettes get cooked. Awesome. I have seen Lambos get cooked. I have seen Aston Martins thinking that, oh, I'm the best thing out here, and here comes a Fiat ready to take his head out. I'm being funny with that, but you know what I'm saying. I will give that with cars. It's any given Sunday. Then after that is the driver. Luckily, this is a movie, so movie.
Also, sometimes it's not anybody's any given Sunday, as shown by this guy. My man had that fucking look at the look on his face. I can win. No, you're not, buddy.
No, hey Chris.
No, he was like, I can win.
No.
He was like, hey, look, Chris.
Wait.
He was like, I can win. I can win. Here comes life. Here comes life.
Just catch you having fun.
a minute. I got the perfect meme for you, gentlemen. Go back. Put the picture back up. I need the meme letters that says "not sure if focused or fucked."
I'm sorry. In what universe did he think his Jetta was going to win any race?
A Jetta against a S freaking 2000.
A Jetta.
9,000. Hold on. 9,000 RPM red line. 240 horsepower out of a 4-cylinder VTEC.
I would have given Jesse a shot.
That Honda pulled up.
oh no, D, not even that. It's when too late, too soon, Junior. And it just smoked him. I'm like, and I like how Jesse, his life immediately, he just like,
yes. All around me are familiar faces.
No places.
I'm sorry, there's
a ring of shit. There is a full ring of shit.
Jesse's dad in jail.
Why'd you do it, son? Why?
I was with Brian.
Son, this is not how you get into the sequel. This is not how you get into the sequel, my
bro.
son.
I was with Brian. Are you seriously about to race the Jetta? Are you putting down the pink slip to the Jetta? You cannot bet your dad's car, by the way. It's not even his. He really thought that he was going to get the Honda 2000 and roll with the... No.
Johnny Tran when he pulled up to the line.
Sir, that was wrong. This was Johnny Tran when he pulled up.
Wait, he was Gary Busey. Yeah. Very sure about to take your life.
No, you want to know the reason why I used the regenerator is because that's
the real picture of Gary Busey.
No. I used the regenerator engine because, bro, he wasn't coming in with that stock Honda engine. That was the SR20 in there. He put that Nissan SR20 motor in that S2000, son.
What's up, baby? Talk that shit now.
Listen, I need y'all to understand the gravity of this. SR20 motor meets a 9,000 RPM red line transmission.
That SR3 nigga. Do you know how many niggas named Hideki was like, fuck, because they had to race that thing.
Jesse after the race.
This sucks, man.
Yeah, that 1,000-yard stair built in for sure. By the way, seeing how we saw the Supra in this movie. So y'all know the dude that was there that was that was flagging everybody for the race, putting them on their marks.
Like a real,
that was like down over at Race Wars. Yeah. That was the owner of that Supra, Craig Lieberman, who was brought in as a special advisor for this movie.
Oh yeah.
In fact, he donated quite a few of his cars for just this first movie alone.
That on top of the fact that the street race at the beginning of the movie literally had real street racers that participated in that whole.
Yeah, scene. They did just to play as extras, but
also one of the Race War volunteers was Honda from the Street Fighter movie.
Yes, it was.
Wow.
It was. I know who you're talking about too. He was the dude at the gate.
Hey, man, you can't miss that Samoan. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I was like, yo, who let Rikishi's cousin in here? But I just realized that was Honda.
Now I know. I don't think we have many of his fans, but I think we'll have a couple of his fans who know who he is. The great Ken Block. I thought he had something to do with any of these movies. He never seen the Fast series. As of 2020, right before his death, He said he never seen any of the Fast movies. I had to check that out just to make sure, you know what I mean? Just to make sure, because Ken Block had his hands in a lot of shit. So I just wanted to know, you know what I mean? That would have been a cool thing. But apparently not.
And snowboarding, but not street racing. Crazy.
Apparently not. Hooligan has been everywhere in motorsport, and yet.
So can I point out that not only was Craig Lieberman was brought in as a special advisor for this movie because Hollywood knows absolute dick about cars and car lingo, right?
They really do.
So
they really
when they had the characters talking, and a lot of the lines was just straight up car jargon bullshit that didn't make any sense, Craig would go back to the script and tell them, hey, they shouldn't say this because number one, none of that makes any sense. Number two, this is stupid. Can you have them say this, and this, so that way, number one, it actually does make sense and your characters don't come off sounding like idiots. Prime example. Scene 1. Talk to me, Jesse. This ain't working, brother. It's your fuel map. It's got a nasty hole. That's why you're unloading in third. I told you it was third. What I do is I just tweak this here, tweak the NOS timer, and soon enough you'll run 9s.
You know what that remind me of?
Moment number 2. Hold on. One more. I got one more, and it's the greatest line of all time, of course. I just went in there, and Hector is going to be running 3 Honda Civics with Spoon engines. This is fine, because Spoon is a thing. Spoon is a thing for Honda. This part's fine. On top of all that, he just came into Harry's, and he ordered 3 T66 turbos with NOS and a Motec system exhaust. Stop. Cut. Flag on the plate.
Is that hood? The car's going to look. It's what?
Stop. Flag on the plate. Motec doesn't make exhaust.
What? Yeah, I was going to also say that. Wait a minute. And I was going to stop you. I was like, wait a minute. When did Motec start making exhaust, nigga?
They never did.
When? And hold on. And before anybody go, oh, you because shut the fuck up. Here's the thing when it comes to brands and auto parts. Certain names are known for certain things. Some things are just known for exhaust. Some things are just known for airflow. Some are just known just for, fucking wheels or whatever. I can't think of that else. But you know what I mean? Certain brands, we know what they are on turbo systems. We know what they are. You know what I mean? When you said that, I was like, hey, wait a minute. What the fuck?
I will have you know, sir. I will have you know that Craig was butting heads with the studios over his knowledge of cars and car jargon versus Hollywood's.
Because what Brian said Hector was needing for his cars, that doesn't work for a drag race. Street racing, yes. Drag racing, no.
Remember what I said earlier, that they will say things. They will say things that, yeah, that's a thing. Okay, let's just put in your theory. That wouldn't work. Why? Because this is not a fucking video game and you can't fucking do that.
It's equivalent to...
It makes sense, but do you know how much sense that doesn't make?
This is literally the car equivalent to when we talked about hackers, where it's just numbers. I'm in.
Click. I'm in.
Yeah. Which is why Mr. Robot is the better hacking show, because they actually got people that knew what the fuck hacking is.
Or CJ, or our favorite one from the same year, hacking into to the Department of Defense in under 30 seconds while getting a passable blowjob. Shout out to Swordfish.
2000s.
Now, real talk.
Shout out to Swordfish, and everybody, please go check out our Swordfish podcast episode. Thank you.
Oh, and shout out to the movie script writers who got more and more lazier. One swipe, I take out the whole motherboard.
I miss stupid shit like this.
Or
y'all cringe at it. I love it.
I cringe because I just cringe. Like I said, I cringe because I digested that. You know what I mean?
Like, you know, yeah.
I accepted that as fact.
I mean, or my favorite line from Live Free or Die Hard: Thomas Gabriel almost took down America with a laptop.
No, Chris. Sorry, CJ. The line was Thomas Gabriel shut down NORAD with a laptop. You think I'm afraid of you?
Oh man. Do you see what's going on? What? They're using Dino 5000 encryption. What's wrong with it? Nothing's wrong with it. I created it. What? Yeah, I created it.
I created it.
Yeah, this
They're
is
using my
program they're
encryption.
running. It's simple as that. It's already in, man. You did it like that? Yeah. But we had 50 people. I said I made it, dude. Come on.
Oh yeah. So
hey, yo, Greg Sipes, I got a question. How did you not do like 80 of those? Anyway,
here's the part that had me rolling. So Brian, after fucking Mia, gets a call from the superiors and is like,
"Shut up! Shut up!"
No. CJ is absolutely right. And you want to know how? Hold on. You want to know something? You want to know something? CJ, you want to shut up, D. You want to know something that's really interesting?
Like, subscribe, and comment, ladies and gentlemen, on 3 Black Geeks. We would love to hear from you.
As I was trying to say with a straight face. When Brian's superiors called him.
What was that, Brian?
I really do believe that they knew he was smashing Mia because number one.
Hey.
No, hold on. Number one, his boss said.
Number 56 over here sat there and said,
No. Because his boss said, if you agree, just say yes. Meaning, I didn't call to have a conversation. I know what you're doing.
You're going to make a move on Johnny Trey. If you agree, say yes.
If you agree, just say yes.
If you agree, say yes. Gives a lotion under his skin. Shout out to my boy. I always fuck up his name. But he is so great in everything he does. Even when he does regular shit like this, I love him. Man.
Hey, I gotta give him props because by faking that wrong number call, Brian was able to go back for round 2.
Hey man, look.
Hey Brian, that's Jordana Brewster. Get it while it's hot.
All I'm saying is
no. Jordana Brewster unfortunately goes into that big bag of women that Hollywood said, you had your 2 years. So
that's why she's in the fucking Fast and Furious movies very prominently now without Brian. Brian's taking care of the kids right now.
Brian has retired, according to this movie's lore.
Brian's taking care of the kids. I'm in the action front now. Watch me drive this NSX.
They got a farm. A couple of kids.
Go.
Nah, because at the end of all of the crazy world-saving shit that they do with Mr. Nobody, Brian still manages to show up right at the end of the movie. Skyline come flying down the road. Magically shows up.
Look, I'm just saying there's something funny about how our
I hate you for that, Harris. I'm sorry. I was sitting here speechless because I hated that part.
There's something
so fucking much.
I mean, look. Mia opened up the legs because Brian took her to the Mexican restaurant that she loved with the little lights.
Cha-cha-cha.
The cha-cha-cha. And
Actual
also pissed
place,
off.
By the way.
No, which funny enough, Vince. Hey, Vince. You never show your hand to your rival.
Don't worry, man. Anyway, don't worry, man.
Vince literally showed his hand and was like, Mia, and Mia being a dick that she is. So Vince, what was the name of that restaurant that you want to tell me? And I'm like, oh, that is such
CJ.
Wow.
CJ. She already kindly established, I don't date my brother's friends.
Fair.
Brian, being the smooth talker that he is, damn, that sucks. Guess I'll have to kick his ass then. I get it, dog. You were really trying to get in them 2001 Jordana Brewster pants. I get it. I really do. I really get it.
Hey, man,
but it's you. Hold on. But it's you.
You go.
It's you.
Look, I'm just saying.
Hold on. It's you versus semi-peak Vin Diesel in 2001.
Dog, I'm just gonna be real with you, Brian. It ain't worth the mediocre sex you two are about to have. So,
the mediocre.
Hey,
what? You think either of them are breaking? Anyway,
I didn't say any of that, dude.
You know,
I said no
it?
such thing.
You know what's worth it to me is seeing a stereotype Japanese father slapping the shit out of his son.
Vietnamese, sir.
Vietnamese, sir.
Wow, sorry, my
Vietnamese.
bad. Vietnamese.
Don't do that. Wow, my bad shit.
My bad.
Don't do that.
I said wow for myself.
Karen does that.
Up. That was my fault. But the stern.
Thank
you know what? Fuck it. No.
That is the term now.
No. Stern Asian father backhands his fucking son.
Yeah. No, did you like? Hold on. Did you like the brisk jog to the front door just so he can catch his son in time, and already had the backhand like prepped and ready to go?
That was my dad.
I will say this:
jab me in the throat for that shit.
I will say this: this soundtrack is bad. Anyway,
hold on. No. Fuck you. BT was awesome as the movie, like as this movie's. Oh God, as the guy who worked on the soundtrack for this movie, he was good.
Did you love how our doe-eyed friend fucking tried to run from the cops and got rightfully tackled like he was on fucking.
I love the choke slam in the Vietnamese restaurant.
My man,
was awesome.
They tackled his
so
ass
good.
They tackled his ass like he was on To Catch a Predator. Like that motherfucker was like, "Fuck this shit."
Yo, did you see the chopsticks fly in the air as he tried to jump over the table? My man said, "Run, wastebasket, run," and got yoked up and choke slam. My man, no, seriously, no shit. Whoever that SWAT team member was, watched
Kung Fu niggers, get him.
He watched Monday Night Raw and said, "Oh, I cannot wait to do that."
You know the most racist SWAT guy was like this. I'm gonna get Bruce Lee's ass right now.
Kick punches.
All right, chow, young dead. Your ass is mine.
You find the things that teach you.
Like I said, this soundtrack is
I don't care nothing about it.
Did you love how
Johnny... Look, it's the Saliva song and Area Codes. It's downhill from there.
Hey, did you love how like after
that be your superstar? All right, look, hearing that song, here's me. Fuck you, D. Fuck you, D's memory. Fuck you, D's memory.
First of all, okay, I get where you're coming from, D, because guess what? 2005 YouTube. Do you know how many car videos use that song? Year one YouTube.
Did you guys love?
It's almost 12 o'clock on the East Coast, y'all. I'm just asking, did y'all love Johnny Tran's face, that look of like the spared son, like, "Father, no."
Oh, that was pure disappointment.
Papa. Johnny Tran says "Papa" in Vietnamese. I will laugh.
Yo. I can't get over that, man. You ever want to see law enforcement be so wrong about something?
Can I be real? Law enforcement does that to black people every day. So at this point, hey, equal opportunity.
Look.
First of all, time for me to be dark. First of all, if Johnny Tran, if that whole family was black, this movie would have ended a whole lot sooner.
No. Hold on. I do it for Chris. Eris is right, because
this
second
movie
Johnny. Because the second his dad would have ran up there and tried to slap his ass. Ah, nigger!
First of all, Johnny Train would have never got arrested. They would have just bust through the door. No, they would have busted the door, shot Johnny. The dad tries to get in just so he could slap Johnny. They would have killed him.
Which means
Lance would have got murdered in the family restaurant because he tried to run.
Which means that in Universe 69, Jesse lives.
Yes. Justice for Jesse. There you go.
Jesse. Jesse's in Fast 4, gets killed by Laz Lonzo instead.
No, CJ, I got one. No, CJ, I got one for you. CJ. Hold on. Remember the white dude in the cowboy hat in Fast 4? The Greg, like the Earth 435, Greg Sipes? That's him. That would have been Jesse.
Laz Lonzo would have put 2 bullets in his back. Because Brian used Jesse as his first guy to go undercover.
Bro, he put the coke on him. Come on, that's not gonna stick, right?
No,
it's not supposed to.
No, not even that. No, Brian gets 2 chances. He would have put fucking Jesse in as undercover for Laz Lonzo's whole thing, and Jesse would have got fucking killed by accident going underground.
I was just about to say he was gonna kill him.
First of all, Noah Jesse, I'm sorry. I have very little faith in his driving ability. I really think he would have not made it out of that desert.
No. He would have made it underground that first fucking pole. Bam.
Wait, hold on, D. Hold up. Crash, explosion. Jesse comes back 5 movies later.
I was gonna say he'll just be back in Fast 6.
All of a sudden, The Rock gets a dossier. Who's this guy? Some punk kid named Jesse.
Look at the dossier.
Used to run with Dom with him.
Eris. Look at the dossier.
I know.
Look at the dossier.
I know. I'm mad CJ beat me to it by saying
the dossier. The dossier. Ladies and gentlemen, get the dossier.
That's Jesse. He's running with fucking Jason Statham and his crew and shit for no fucking reasons. How the fuck did Jesse get to the UK?
But no, I agree. This would have started the Fast multiverse. Anyway,
I already feel like we're in a multiverse. Like, I just feel at any moment Vin Diesel is gonna be like, no, Fast 1. He's gonna MK the whole thing.
No. You know what's gonna happen? Eris is gonna laugh at this. No, Eris is gonna laugh at this. No,
The Rock is Dom.
No.
The Rock is totally gone. Hobbs is a different character altogether.
Go ahead, CJ. Go ahead.
Eris is gonna laugh at this. Cut to Fast 11. We get to the end. I'm spoiling the shit out of Fast 10. You know, that scene where the fucking water comes down, right? Dom gets saved, kicks open the door. It's Dom the second. He has a twin brother. Because Vin sucks his own dick and they put a CGI Vin Diesel.
Look.
First of all, Chris.
Hollywood
I'm mad. No. I'm mad. No. I'm mad because number one, you put that together. But I'm gonna put the cherry on top. Sure, yeah, he would. Vin would love the sound of his own voice to do that sort of goofy shit. You know, that Tony Jaa versus Tony Jaa on Bach 3 shit. But no, it's not. That shit's gonna happen, but it's gonna be John Cena.
Nah, I already know what's gonna happen.
It's gonna be John Cena.
I know.
Because again, no witnesses.
True.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Dom's gonna get the dossier. He's gonna look at it. So I don't understand it. What's so important about this? We need you to find her. Her name is Penelope Pitstop. She has.
What's the name of the gang that's with Penelope?
I was about to say the Dover Boys. I'm mixing up shit. I don't know.
No, I got D. I got you.
I'm waiting for the fast
D,
joke and
D,
wacky.
D, I got you. D, I got you. Well, I'm gonna need help. Well, I got just a guy for you. Enters in dog first. Dick Dastardly and Muttley.
Bro, Blue Falcon.
Hold on. No. Dick Dastardly. Pete Davidson. So we're gonna fucking do this or what? Yo, here's
Son
me.
of a bitch, I'm in.
Here's me. Hold on, here's all of it. Hold up. Pete doing Dick Dastardly could actually work. Hold up, shut the fuck up, y'all.
Muttley, no, Muttley is actually a pit bull.
That actually straight up
the Anthill Mob.
CG pit bull.
The Anthill Mob.
That was the name of the game.
Oh yeah, the Anthill Mob. Yeah,
the Anthill Mob. Oh God, man.
Where it took all of them just to match her height because they were all that damn short. Yeah. But anyway, hold on, because I don't want to deviate. We've gone, ladies and gentlemen, we have gone a whole. We've gone a full. Listen, we've gone a full 2 hours into this podcast. Y'all slap that damn like button. I would appreciate. I would really appreciate that a lot.
My man here, as I said earlier, hits Brian with it's Toretto, Brian. It was always Toretto. Because apparently all the DVD players that Johnny Tran had legal. He bought it.
They were all purchased legally. The only thing that they got is some like
traffic tickets.
No, like outstanding speeding tickets and weapons charges. Ooh. That's it. Look, so they're out. Yeah, their father bailed them out.
I'm sure his father was like, "You are not going to race war, sons, over my dead body."
Sure enough, he's already there. He was already gone.
Like, he went straight
he went straight to race wars after getting bailed out. He ain't even go home.
It's like, fuck you, Dad. I don't live at home anymore. Fair enough. You got me.
But no, I mean, we brought up the jargon, we brought up the goofiness of this movie. So let's go ahead and get down to the full meat and potatoes. The final two parts of this movie, which is number one, we finally get to see how they're gonna do this the Peterbilt heist with with them being a man short, because since Jesse's not there, they're gonna try to take on another Peterbilt
with 4 people.
With just 4 people.
And here's the thing, Brian is also at the point where his boss is like, you got 36 hours or you're fucking getting shit canned. So he literally does what most goober ass dudes do. Mia, I'm a cop.
No. Prior to that, CJ, was after the race with the Ferrari. They're sitting at that what was it called, the surf shack or whatever. Yeah, and Brian is he's playing the mental game with Vin, and I really respect the way that he's doing it. It's like, hey, look, man, I got my good days and bad days. Hey, look, I'm just trying to get something on the side like you. What's that supposed to mean? Like, dude, don't play dumb with me. I know there's no way in hell that you paid for all the shit that's underneath the hood of that of all those cars by doing tune-ups and selling groceries. Whatever it is you're in on, I want in on it too. Which cool. You got him. You hooked him. You got him. Boom.
Hey.
It worked.
Well, Dom hit him with the "we'll see at Race Wars." All right.
You know what? I'm not going to stop it.
And then we'll talk.
I'm not going to stop it, y'all. All I'm going to say is, yes, that scene, very gay. There we go. We're done. We don't need to go deep into that.
They're sharing a shrimp cocktail and some fries. So
very gay, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not a gay movie. But it's very gay.
When so after the whole "why is your brother racing off in the middle of the night?" Because let's be real, Mia and everybody on the team all said the same thing. This don't feel right doing this without Jesse, man. Something ain't right. Something's off. I'm not feeling this. This ain't the move. This ain't it, Chief. Can we take the night off?
I mean, usually we have somebody over explaining shit to us, and yet for some reason have no mathematics for anything else.
Also, it went from night to day pretty fucking quick, and I know they were.
Hey, Chris, shut the fuck up. It's California, okay? Shut up.
It's SoCal. It's usually sundown by 6:30.
I'm just saying.
I've been to SoCal.
Hey, quit being an unwashed coon, all right?
Damn.
Take your nigger ways back to the East Coast.
Is that what the director told Vin Diesel when he was trying to
look. Rob said that. No, Rob said that when they were doing Triple X. The second Vin hopped out that. The second Vin Diesel hopped out that bed, shirtless, and put the fur coat over, looking all gangster and shit. Rob was like, "All right, no, that's too cool.
Nah.
Take your nigger shit back to New York."
So, all right, so look,
it's more like you shut your lying nigga lips up.
Look, gentlemen. Again, I'm still gonna point this out.
But anyways, continue.
3 Honda Civics against a Peterbilt.
Against one
Peterbilt, and they're thinking that this is just gonna be another Thursday night of them taking.
Apparently, this trucker got the blicky and the shotty on his hands.
Now, hold on. He's got the blicky, the shotty, and because it's a movie, stormtrooper aim.
Hey, Vince caught it on the side, so
he caught it on the side, but that was just bullet spray. All right, he caught bullet spray. That's all he caught.
And also fucking shot the engine of that Civic and it was blowing smoke, and Vin, barely was holding it together. So he got
shot
2
out
good
the
shots.
back, and he shot out the back window too.
He got 3 good shots. 3 good shots before Brian swooped in with the hero car, aka the Supra, and Mia pops top off, it flies off, probably hits some random animal out there. Oh, wow.
Huh. Did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, hey, shout outs to Kevin Smith. That you playing the trucker that almost prevented an entire franchise of fast movie.
Also played in the sequel to Warriors of Virtue. Yes, that's one
kangaroo
movie. The kangaroo movie got a fucking sequel.
I know, Chris, the kangaroo movie that runs at 12 frames a second, but and I hope that's a movie that we do not touch in at least 5 years from now.
I'd rather watch that than Tank Girl.
Never.
What?
Never.
What?
No. Hey, Chris.
You don't want to talk about Super Sentai kangaroos?
God, let's end this thing. Okay.
Look. Nobody wants to talk about
Henshin Sentai kangaroos.
No, stop it. I am dead in this shit right now.
Why do they have kung fu powers?
No, D, stop it. Stop talking about it. You just said never.
Yay!
No, you just said never, and now you're discussing it with questions. Shut up. Now.
Should have been kangaroos and Fast and Furious.
Listen,
you don't want to say it runs at 20 frames per second.
12, sir. Get it right.
I said 12. That was it.
You
know what, Blake? I hate you. No, Blake, I hate you because you are absolutely right. And again, shut up. Everybody just shut up.
Blake, you might have won a DVD off that fucking comment alone, sir.
Can we please mention that this Supra was able to catch up with the 3 Civics and the Peterbilt?
Sir, Supra with double NOS attack.
But it didn't use any NOS.
It did. You remember he used the NOS. He only used NOS one time just to get up the road. That was it. Just to catch up.
Everybody's using NOS every 4 seconds in this movie because it's just, look.
Wait, is it like the first Need for Speed Underground where the NOS actually just rebuilds over time?
Yeah, it recharges,
It recharges over time.
They got to run over like certain circles on the ground. And
I'll tell you who was using. I'll tell you who used too much NOS. Paul Walker, R.I.P. Anyways,
stop it. First of all, he was not behind the wheel. Second, that was
he was
Porsche.
Behind the wheel, sir.
No, it was his driver. I'm talking about.
Behind.
No, he wasn't. He was in the passenger seat when he died, dude. He wasn't driving. His driver.
Yeah, Chris. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. Stand there.
Chill. Get on, bro.
Not
like the family. It's not like the family going to come after me now. Like
I'm just telling you. No,
hey, man, look, Vin Diesel's a busy man, but he has nothing to do. So
I swear to God, can you imagine? I just open it. I get what the fucking ringing the doorbell. I wonder who that is. It's Vin Diesel folded arms like this with the torch wrench in his hand.
Okay, look, I don't believe it's you. You see his shoulder? Oh my God, that's a tank top. That's him.
But no, y'all. So somehow, miraculously, everybody survived. Then of course,
didn't deploy in that fucking Honda. By the way, I want you to know that airbag did not deploy when Dom swerved off the fucking road, and Letty swerved off. No, Letty swerved off the road. That's my bad.
No, Letty
Letty, because remember Letty, she got
no, Chris. What I'm saying is, she didn't just swerve. No, she did a full freaking flip. Okay, her shit
car still landed.
Yeah, and landed upright. Like her shit got wrecked. Now everybody was able to pile into one Civic because that was all they had left was just one Civic.
Hey man.
Now, of course, Brian blows his cover, saves Vince.
Dom, the look on Dom's face when he said he was a cop, I gotta admit, that looked very real. Like, I could punch you in the throat right now.
I could, but because my friend is what you're saving my friend right now. That's the only thing from me not murdering you here in this grassy area in this clearing right now.
Here's what had
That's
me
the
rolling,
only thing stopping me from choking you in front of my sister.
Here's what has me rolling. The priority tier. Dom, you're about to be arrested whenever Brian decides to fucking put you down, right? What is Dom's priority? I gotta find Jesse, man. Bro, fuck that nigga. Fuck him. That's me. Fuck him. He's dead. Ain't nothing you can do. God's plan,
dead
dog.
in the water, bro. He's
God's
dead
plan,
in the
dog.
water.
Sorry.
God's plan.
God's plan, dog.
Dog,
it is.
Dog. Look, Dom. He is like Eazy-E. He's not with you, dog.
Opacity at 50%.
I think we're close to the end. The finish line gets farther away.
Apparently, Jesse.
It's symbolic of the Fast series itself.
Apparently, Jesse missed the Neo tryouts because he couldn't dodge them bullets for shit.
First of all, dude, they're coming in.
They came in hot.
Dude, they came in hot on some Kawasaki ninjas, just like shooting, like not even aiming down sights, bro. They are firing from the hip, just spreading.
Look,
one bullet, man, and he got hit. He got caught by a stray.
And you know, Jesse's stupid ass rolls back to the scene of the fucking crime. Dom, man, I'm so Jesse, you should have been down in Mexico at this stage. What are you doing here, sir?
I really gotta ask, hey Jesse, where the hell did you go in the last 12 hours?
He went to in and out. Had to really understand and do some deep thought on what was gonna happen. Probably told his dad that he's gonna lose the car, and his dad beat his ass. So he had to get back in the
prison. So like
verbally beat his ass. All right, he probably went to go visit his dad and told him the bad news and shit. So probably got fucking cussed out by his dad.
I mean, dude was scared out of his mind. I'm like, Jesse, have you been sleeping in your car? I mean, what happened to you? I still gotta know, bro. It's been like a smooth 12 to 14 hours. Where did you go?
I have a theory on this. I have a theory on what happened. Jesse, being the goober that he is, I guarantee you, Jesse was driving around. Johnny Tran probably had somebody on Jesse the whole time.
You think so?
I think so because, for them to double back and go to Dom's place, somebody from Tran's crew was like, "Yeah, he going to Dom's place," and it was like, "Bet, boom, and let's go." Because Jesse isn't the type that Jesse gives off the vibe of he doesn't look at his surroundings, so it's easy for somebody to be like, "Yo, I saw blah 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 in your car here." So, I know some people question how did Johnny Tran. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure he figured that shit out. Like, oh, yeah, he's going there. But again, Dom's priority is like, Dom, you're about to get arrested, and you're like, where's Jesse? I get it, family, but bro, come on.
See, I don't even think the plan was for them to go after specifically Jesse, because remember, after he got punched out by everybody, in front of everybody at Race Wars, Johnny said in a deleted scene, "This is all on you." Meaning, I'm coming after you later.
Okay, that is fair because Dom did make that smart ass remark. Yeah, he's going to get the car washed. And I was like, okay.
Well, no, he added gasoline to that campfire by saying, "Go fetch your car. We're not on your block anymore. You better watch who you talk to like out here." Then the punch.
I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I probably would have did the same thing as Dom. Like, we ain't on your block, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Like, nah, we ain't doing that.
And at first, I'd be like, listen. I'm gonna go ahead and call it out and say that you narked me out. I got reason to believe that you were the freaking narc. And then what do? Oh, you deck me in front of everybody at Race Wars, embarrassing me in front of my cousin. Now my cousin thinks I'm a bitch because I took the hit from you. Oh no!
And my new best friend, who obviously couldn't be a cop at all.
But no. You are going to catch all of these bullets, sir.
Hey. You know what, though? Mia had priorities. Dom, Brian, stop it.
No, this shit's over.
It's over. It's over. Like, Mia's already like, look, we might lose the house. I don't know. Dom going to jail, though. So it just is what it is at this stage.
Well, you already heard, Chris, you already heard Dom at the beginning of the movie. I spent 2 years in Law Park.
I ain't going back.
I'll die before I go back.
So what ended up net resulting is after
at the Rikers ass nigga,
Jesse gets lit up 50 Cent style and
catches one.
He just man. Man.
Sir, that bullet
death on me.
Listen, sirs. That one bullet was Spider-Man because everybody catches one.
Hey, look, man, Jesse should have got his iron up on that one, all right.
D knows what I'm talking about.
No, I'm sick of all y'all. Let's keep going.
So Vin decides to grunt into Mopar and get inside his fucking Dodge Charger, get his shotgun, load up the shotgun, and get inside the Charger. The shiny shotgun. The GTA style one that you get by putting in the cheat code and shit. And he gets inside his Charger while Brian goes to chase after the bikes, and Brian apparently needs Nas to go after some fucking dirt bikes, which I'm like, why? Fucking why? That car should already catch up to those dirt bikes like it's.
You know what? I'm like that scene for me was the scene where it's like, okay, ow. Okay, stop. The tie rod's already done flew off. Okay. The whole control on the axle would have just, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
So did Trans Boy die off?
Vince? No, Lance did not die. Like he just got knocked off.
Because that was a pretty.
Yeah, it was steep, but it wasn't enough to kill him. I mean, yeah, he had his helmet on, but he ain't catch no bullets. He just got sideswiped and just careened off the hill. That's it. Might have some whiplash, but he's alive.
I don't know.
Jason Momoa's crazy ass character will probably
bring him back
just out of spite. To Dom's character. You remember him, Dom? You ruined his life.
And knowing how he was,
his cousin is because of you.
And
I would have brought him back. No, I would have brought him back as a cyborg, but I couldn't do that. I have money, but not that much money.
I got your money.
Right there, like I was waiting for him to do that and him to clearly say, "Hey Dom, remember in the first movie?" and just straight up say movie.
Hey, Jack Reacher was Jack Reacher was recapping that shit, dog.
Look, dog, I believe that you are allowed, at least in one of these movies, to completely reach out of the screen and slap the audience in the face with a line like that. And you're only allowed to do it once, and you better make it count.
You know what?
Well, Jack Reacher already said that. He already said that when he was talking to Brie Larson's character, when he said, listen, every time somebody enters the Toretto family line, they become part of the family by the end of it.
Here's the funny part.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Here's the kicker about it. After watching Fast 10, I see why Vin is pissed off at Momoa. I'm like, that motherfucker stole your movie, Vin.
He did.
what you gonna do? You can't
What's your problem?
What's your problem?
What's your problem? Always getting another person. Look, what's your problem with always getting a person of all the way brown person of coloring around here to take
The Rock stole your movie and got a spin-off out of it with Kevin Hart.
No. This is what it really is, gentlemen. This is what it really is. This is what happens when you take an actor as good as Jason is, and you tell him to be the Joker in the Fast and Furious.
Hey, Jason, have fun. Go.
Anyway.
So his boy tumbles off the cliff. Johnny catches two to the side, dead.
Dude, 2 bullets.
Two to the side. Done. Here's Dom, Revs, and Mopar. I'm like, bro, you should have been in Mexico already. What are you doing? You should have been. What? I'm out.
You should have made way.
Nah.
In the movie. No, hold on. He didn't ask the question like, where's where's Letty and Leon? They're long gone. AKA, we didn't have enough story to tell for the remaining 25 minutes.
They're in Mexico already. All right. That's it.
So I know you was gonna say AK. No. You know what? You're like, where are they at? Universal. They're not here. No. We saw the fur version. No, they're not here. You're okay. Keep going.
So actually, when Guiden, Vince goes to Brazil.
So they ended up at a freaking stoplight, and we get this line of, I used to drag race here back in high school on green. It's about that train track is about a quarter mile long on green. I'm going for it. So then this right here. So wait. So just a second. Vin, is this your way of telling us that you want you want Brian to race you without actually saying the words, hey, let's race?
No. What I'm really trying to say is that my true feelings of friendship goes a little bit deeper than that. You see, I'm a man of deep thought.
Okay. Dude.
And I'm a man that also loves the road. You can love me too, can't you, Brian? Yeah, I can love you. Show me you love me. That's what D saw. I don't know what y'all saw. I saw some. They're gonna bang after this, and it's gonna be awesome. That's what I saw.
I'll tell you what I saw. All right. Nas canister number 1 activated. Let me go ahead and prep Nas canister 2 to be activated. Yeah, I know he's running about 900 underneath the hood of that damn Charger, but I got this. I got a 2JZ and overnight parts from Japan. I got this. I'm not running the Eclipse. I'm good.
Hey, Paul. Hey. Before we go, we've been driving around a lot. How much gas do you got? I know that's the last thing on your mind, but I was like, you've been driving around for a minute.
Wait. Points to the shitty sticker on the side of the Supra. Don't worry, Dom. Infinite gas.
Vin's car.
It's almost midnight. Come on.
Vin's car at the end of the race.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. Okay? Are you? Absolutely.
Dude, that car, both of those cars run trying to beat the damn train, which, by the way, I gotta say it. No, it's a great scene. But prior to that, this right here was the starting point of the goofiness to come. In no universe does a Charger do a wheelie and a burnout at the same time. I get it. This is the final race of the movie. We got to have him go out on some spectacular thing. But it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, man, because it's really, really fast. And it has to go. All right, people. I got a question. Yeah, you see it rev up, it went in the air, hit the ground, and started going. It looks cool. It looks really cool.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
way.
Keep it
No. Here's the thing.
I'm gonna keep it in it. Like I'm gonna keep it a full buck.
While the Chargers doing that full wheelie, that Supra would have already been gone.
No, but here's the thing.
Why would you do that?
The only way you can do a wheelie burnout, you actually need a wheelie bar for that to work. That's the only way it works. I remember my dad telling me you could do that, but you have to have a wheelie bar. But yeah,
not the way that it showed. Not the way that it's shown in this movie.
No. He said it will do that, but again, it's the thing of like D said. Why though? Because why are you doing a burnout and a wheelie at the same time unless you want to look cool? Which okay, fine.
Because Chris, you know this second part. Even if it does do that and it goes airborne like that, I got a question. How far are you gonna go?
Maybe like a foot.
You just eradicated most of your acceleration.
Yeah. So it's like at the end of the day, it's like
the second it hits the ground, it ain't gonna hit the ground rolling. That's and
that's the thing.
That's real weird. That's a real.
It's a decision of
whatever.
It's a decision of they did something to make something look cool,
and
but
look,
like
iconic.
in the terms of the race,
yeah,
iconic. But it's like you didn't have to do that. Like it was like you already had the Charger. You could have just had a straight up race, fine, and obviously you had the whole thing with them jumping over it, which funny enough, that was CGI. Out of the whole movie, that was CGI.
That was the CGI.
That was the CGI because of them having the train and the cars like barely missing the train, and then which funny enough, that's a Need for Speed Underground in one of the drag races.
It is.
That was one of the early drag races.
There's two drag races. One where you have to beat the train. There's another one where you can actually jump through the hole of one of the train carts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which I didn't know because depending on which lane you're in, you don't have to do that. But there's another one if you want a chance doing it. Sure.
Oh.
And real talk, Underground was more. Wait a minute. What came out first, Underground or Too Fast Too Furious?
Underground. They both came out the same year.
Yeah, it was Underground and Too Fast Too Furious, and that's when because I think John Singleton said, "Yeah, I was inspired by Need for Speed Underground because and all that stuff." So, but it's like that.
We went from this to this.
Yeah. So to me, you get near the end of the movie. Then somehow survives because
should have been dead. He should have got tossed from that fucking car when that train hit him.
He only survives because roll cage.
That's a roll cage. He does have a roll cage.
True. You got me right.
So Brian decides, here's your 10-second car. You can go. This man
second car
decided to kill his career over this dude because,
and I can explain, which he finally admitted to Mia, he respected Dom. He respected him on a level that he probably respected more than himself. Because even he knew, especially when Mia said that line to him the first time they met in Fast 4, Brian, how do you know that you're the good guy trying to be the bad guy? For all you know, you're the bad guy trying to be the good guy.
Ding, ding, ding.
Stop trying to bring in logic in this.
No, I'm bringing it in because really think about it. Brian being a cop, sure, he didn't really know shit about cars like that until he started really hanging around Dom and his crew, being undercover. He saw something that that I would say the typical cop probably wouldn't notice. Bro, this is a whole family. This isn't just a crew. This is a family.
Yuck.
Well,
phrasing. I'm using the word family, but
I know.
Well,
he's seeing it, and even he's starting to question: am I even? Is this even what I want to do? Do I even really truly belong? Being a
Gen X made a bunch of movies like this.
They did. They did.
Belong?
They did. Now hold on. Now when he lets him go by giving him the keys to the Supra and he dips off. Deleted scene. Dom goes back. I'm sorry, not Dom. Brian goes back to the Toretto house and meets up with Mia. And this, I think it might have been like a couple of days had passed or whatever. And he asked. I remember him saying that he was asking her, have you spoken to Dom? Do you think they're gonna catch him and all that? And she's like, I don't know. I don't like. For all I know, he could be he could be already past the Mexican border or something. And they they try to reconcile basically, and they actually get together. Camera pans back, fade. Like we get the overlooking shot of L.A. Fade to black, credits.
Yeah, well, that's why Too Fast negates that bullshit ass fucking ending. That's why it's a deleted ending. Because
I know this was a deleted ending because to me,
run.
I mean,
yeah.
And also, hold on, and there was a whole prelude that they shot to to Too Fast anyway.
Also, it kind of does render the best line in the world useless. What happened, man? I want to talk about, cuz it kills that. It kills the greatest line of all time.
Wait,
so yeah,
D, I thought you were going to mention happen. No, D, I thought you were going to mention the other greatest line, which was comes back again at the end of this movie, post credits. Dom in another Challenger, like driving through Mexico, talking about I live my life a quarter mile at a time. Nothing else matters. For those 10 seconds or less, I'm free.
Yeah, Dom apparently in Fast and Furious 4 has been working on cars and stealing gasoline, but we'll get to that.
That was a whole other side story that wasn't even in the movie, because it was like a side story they did called, what was it, Lost Barandinos or something?
Yeah. I gotta say, opening weekend for this movie was the most 2000s shit ever. Open number 1, Fast and Furious, opening weekend. Number 2, Dr. Dolittle 2. Number 3, Lara Croft Tomb Raider. Yeah. Number 4, Atlantis Lost Empire, the movie that everybody swears is underrated. I'm like, sure.
I look, y'all like cosplaying. Shut up. Y'all don't like that movie.
So
Shrek, number 5, definitely. Swordfish, speaking of which, number 6. Pearl Harbor, number 7. See, I told you, 2000.
Yeah, 2000s, yep.
Moulin Rouge, another 2000 shit.
Big hit.
Evolution, underrated fucking Ivan Reitman.
You know what? It is an Ivan Reitman movie. It is underrated. It's not that. It's you know what?
I love it.
Thinking about it.
Number 10. Yes. Number 10. Rob Schneider is the animal.
Look.
So needless to say, this was a good. Like this was a good.
Thinking about. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say, needless to say, this was a good weekend, good opening weekend for Fast.
I mean, because it was a big like hit. Like people forget, like it was this big hit, and Vin was like, "Hey, I'm big. Time to go solo."
But here's the funny thing about that. If it was because like there was always this little 2-film deal that him and Rob had going on anyway. Mm-hmm. So Triple X was going to get done anyway. It's just that this movie propelled a lot of that. You know what I mean? So it kind of worked out in Vin's favor to make him a star. So
I mean, because you look at this whole cast and stuff. I mean, Paul Walker obviously got a big boost out of this shit. Vin being Vin, Jordana Brewster. I will say she was slumming it a little bit, honestly, after this.
Yeah, no. She is. Yes. Anyway,
Michelle Rodriguez got boosted up from this. Obviously,
Michelle Rodriguez got typecast the rest of her career, like we already said.
And she went to Resident Evil after this.
That's right. That's right.
But she kept doing, and like I said, we need a Latina in here. Get her in here.
So
Rick Yoon got a Bond movie out of this, so good for him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, shout outs to him.
Hey, look, man. Rick Yoon doing this and fucking Ninja Assassin. I was like, good for you, dude. I love you. You're great.
Man. You know, Rick Yoon was one of those dudes. It's tough. It was, especially in the 2000s, despite because remember, a lot of Asian people were just like black people. Can I do something that don't involve a kick?
No,
You know what I mean?
I still feel Netflix did him dirty for canceling Marco Polo early because he was actually pretty dope in that show.
Marco Polo was a great show that just look. Here's the funny thing about it: as great as it was, and as much as I loved it, I have this feeling it probably would have got one more season and still got canceled.
I think a lot of people wanted one more season. Like, now you just get one more.
Yeah, I did, but at the same time, it felt like one of those things. It only lasts about 3 or 4 seasons. But yeah, they did get cut off too early though.
But people, well, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna ask. So what's next on the chopping block?
All right, y'all. So as every year, we are up on the holiday that is supposed to be for us Negroes. That is made to talk about how we're free and all. So I don't give a fuck about doing this shit. Juneteenth is this Friday? Is this end of this week or this Friday? I think
Monday.
This upcoming Friday, whatever. Point is this, y'all. We're doing a movie that speaks to all Black people. So, a movie that let's just be real. We need guidance, and we save these particular movies for Juneteenth, because without them, we would still be in chains. So we will celebrate our good allies. We will celebrate our allies can celebrate with us, and we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about the classic Dangerous Minds. A movie that was about, it's about struggle. Christopher, don't laugh. This is about struggle and how, and the inner cities and how they give up on the youth, you know what I'm saying? And there needs to be a teacher to be tough and help the kids. She saves a lot of them
based off a true story
from their situation.
But remember,
she's an ally. She's an ally.
But remember,
she's an ally to all.
Remember, there are no victors in this classroom.
Based off a true story of U.S. Marine Luann Johnson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Again, there are no victims in this classroom. Dangerous Minds. That's what's up next, y'all.
The school failed the students. How do I teach these kids?
No, sir. You got the wrong one. You got the wrong one. The movie you want is, all right, now I got this bet and all y'all motherfuckers going in the class. Oh, wrong movie.
I want people to understand Dangerous Minds made
No. I'm sorry, Eris. The right movie. No more.
The substitute wishes it can make 180 million like Dangerous Minds did.
No, that was the principal, sir.
The
substitute was a good one.
The principal,
we're Behringer.
The principal wishes it can make 180 million like Dangerous Minds.
Anyway,
all right. It's been a good 250,
240, sir.
Hey, look, nigga, I'm rounding it off. All right,
estimates. We is done.
Adding 10 minutes onto this.
We see y'all later. Peace.
The fact that we had